Oh, yes, Lord. Welcome to the Impulse Squared podcast, 4th installment. Just means that once we're done here, we have officially done 1 month of podcasts.
Yeah.
So,
wait, no way.
yeah,
That's been
fucking
fast.
awesome. So this time, we do not have Gypsy nor Caleb with us. It is the boys. The boys podcast. We do not have any of our...
now.
We do not have any of our babysitters with us. Joining me today, as per the norm, is the founder of Impulse Squared. Over to my other side.
The biggest of PPs.
Whose name is
this guy.
The one whose tax file and name is, being dragged all over the place with this. Hi!
Right over here. The guy who lives in a police state, owns the business.
That's right.
Yes.
The anarchist business owner lives in the biggest police state of the world. The most corrupt police state.
The most
in the world.
corrupt and biggest police state in the Western world.
Yes, I was about to say, excepting for like China and Russia.
Yes. In the Western world, Australia right now is the biggest place for tyranny and is probably the second most corrupt place in the Western world. The U.S. is not an epicenter for tyranny in the public sense. However, we are the third most regulated country in the United States when it comes to owning a business, and we are the most corrupt in the Western world.
Wait. The U.S. is the second most. Wait, the U.S. is the second most. The third most.
Yeah, when it comes to owning a business. Yeah.
Legislated place in the United States. Could you run that by me again?
I said in the world.
In the world, okay.
Yeah. I did say in the world.
I'm so confused.
Yeah, the U.S. is no longer land of the free. How fucking
hasn't been
bitchy is
God knows
that?
how long.
When was the last time it was the land?
I can tell you, Phil, since the 60s.
Yeah. Be about before then, to be honest. Be before then.
Some people say the 1870s. Some people say the 1930s-ish.
I would say depression is when it really set in, but yeah, start around the 1870s. Okay, yeah.
Welcome to our history lesson.
Yeah, history lesson. The United States history. The United States history.
We're gonna be coming to schools all around you. This is going to show up
on my citizenship test, isn't it? When did the U.S. stop being the land of the free? I think it was about the 1870s.
Some people say 1930s. Some people say 1960s or 70s.
Hey, butthole.
Okay, I came here to ask what happened to your face. Ew. Wow.
That's fucked up. Whoa. He is a beautiful man.
Yes. Whoa, butthole. Whoa.
As positive as I want to keep our vibes, like, what in the fuck?
Whoa, butthole.
I braved revealing my new face to the public, and the very first thing ever said to me, revealing my new face to the public, is ew.
Well, I mean, to be honest,
welcome to my fucking life.
No. The first thing that was said to you was "Welcome to the civilized world," but said by me.
Showing my face to the public. You don't count as the public. You two don't count as public. You two are workmates.
No.
The next time you go to work, you're like,
well, whatever.
You gotta be like, I can't do this, man. I can't do this. Please let me have my facial hair.
Okay.
What?
So yeah, fourth installment of the Impulse Squared podcast today. With me is we got Phil, and down below, introduce yourself.
I'm the board to entertain, aka Big Frosty, aka Jaden. Huh? Did I do that wrong?
Jake, I did not recognize you. Also, hello from bed. Wow. Okay.
The man is more than a goatee. You people realize this, right?
Apparently not. Apparently I'm goatee and offensive opinions. That's all I really am.
Well, actually, Butthole says that she once dumped a guy because he cut his hair and looked like a different person. And I submit to you, Butthole, I submit to you this. That is why your relationship sucks.
Oh,
it is based entirely on looks and shallow, skin-deep appreciation.
Oh, fucking clap back.
You know,
this is why we need our babysitters with us.
This is war. This war has started. Oh my god. We haven't even gotten to the first fucking topic yet, and war has started.
Long distance for 6 months with no real interest in physical, but yes, please go. Oh, I will go off. Oh, I'm going off.
It's like saying you to a guy that's trying to like show off his
different
growth or lack thereof. He just looks like a clean-faced delight, just different. Okay, well, at least Gypsy's trying to be positive. Anyway, today we're talking about established podcast discussion points. Oh, I wasn't supposed to say that part.
Big brand.
Adaptations of movies and books to games, or vice versa. We can totally talk about that too. We can make a game of the nonsense that Jake puts into the scripts. Oh shit, that was Frosty's suggestion.
Did you? No, you didn't send me these things at all.
I think I did. Story writing in games, tropes, unique moments in games, anything that stands out, the do's and don'ts of story writing in video games and whatnot.
Pull up your chat. I need to pull up your chat so I understand.
No. So I got DM'd. Is that a clean-shaven Jake? And I said, it is. That's like a baby Satan.
Wait.
I just keep getting dissed right in the center. Like, Gypsy took a neutral position, and the other two positions have been insults.
Hey, what about
fucking done with this? Fuck you guys.
Wait. Did he go fucking? Did he grab his smokes?
Okay, give him a sec. His PP will get hard again as soon as he has a blue pill. Don't worry, it'll be back.
Oh, fuck, bro. Oh my god, this has gone so fucking far in the past. How many minutes? How long have we been streaming for? It's not even. Oh wait,
7 minutes apparently. I get the fetus.
I hate you.
This is brilliant. I love it.
Back.
I love every minute of it. I told you he'll be right back as soon as he chokes down a blue pill and gets a stiff neck.
Y'all should have let me have that smoke. Should have let me have that cigarette. I swear to fuck.
No. Why would we do that? That would be being nice to you.
Yeah, you're not
trying to be nice to a motherfucker in this house. It wasn't a compliment. It was a fucking neutral position. Everyone else
gave you a white.
The only person that gave me an actual compliment was Phil, and he said, "Welcome to the civilized world." So it wasn't actually a compliment on my looks. It was a compliment on the fact that I got rid of the thing.
I said you were a beautiful man more than once. Okay.
Frosty could do that.
Where's my credit?
Frosty's like super supportive and like has given me like nothing but positive vibes. Everyone else either took neutral, said
no. But he bitched at you. No, but he bitched at you for shaving the beard.
Well, I mean, okay, I'm a bearded man, all right, and he left the beard clan for the shaved face clan for a respectable reason. For a respectable reason, okay. But it still happened, so I need to complain a little bit about it. All right.
Looks fine to me. Thank you, Zen. No.
What the
thing?
What?
No. You can't stop me. I'm untouchable. I
was hoping you would say that was Zanana's name, but
no.
It's Zanana. How you doing, Zanana? What's going on? Zanana, Batman.
Why?
Batman.
Awesome. I really do have a nice set of DSLs.
DSLs.
Dude, what the fuck?
What is DSL?
No, that is not what he meant. That is not at all what he meant.
DSL, yeah, like the internet connection.
Well, I mean, you do have that. That is partly part of the reason why I have you employed here. You know,
so
I can't do this shit on my own with Aussie internet.
We just shut the fuck up, boss. Adaptations of movies and books into games. We're gonna make a game of the nonsense that I put into scripts for some reason. We're gonna talk about story writing in games, the do's and don'ts, what we like, what we dislike, tropes and such. We're gonna talk about video game soundtracks. Kayla skipped the second week, so we're just gonna talk about this. Original video game soundtracks and favorite originals. So it can't be like Star Wars games. That's cheating. That's a movie soundtrack. That's not a game soundtrack. Come on.
Yeah.
We could talk about like video game soundtracks that didn't really put us in the mood or broke immersion because it was just so unfitting. And we can
Dead Space.
Dead Space, exactly. And we could also talk about and our last topic is going to be about obscure game titles. And and if we need to extend the time, we could talk about just music in general. Our favorite songs, genres, bands. Go through our history.
Brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky. I could be
we know Phil's favorite song.
Purple, I could be anything you'd like.
And of course, y'all can ask any questions, and we'll go ahead and answer them. We'll go ahead and talk about whatever topics you want us to talk about. So that's going to be super awesome. So without further ado, let's go ahead and let's jump into it. Adaptations of movies and books to games, or vice versa. Yes. Adaptations of movies and books to games, or vice versa.
Would we count games that have been adapted into MMOs? Like, Final Fantasy, for instance, which is predominantly a single-player game, but they've made 2 MMOs about it.
Well, no, I'm talking about like different mediums. It's still a game, but I mean games into a different total form of media, like a book or a movie.
What about movies into games?
We can talk about that too.
That is the point.
Either movies into games or games into movies.
Sweet.
So for the very first time, I'm going to start out by answering this question. I'm going to be the first to answer a question. I want to bring up the Warcraft film.
Okay.
I think it's a good example of something that almost did it right. And now it wasn't bad. It was just a little fast paced is all. They tried to cram too much story into one movie, which I think is its biggest glaring issue. Other than that, probably a handful of bad actors. But the storytelling, if the movie was, 10 hours, and they had as many details as they needed to, then it would have been fucking awesome.
Baiting wasn't needed, apparently.
Okay, now that was at you. So Warcraft was actually a really good film, in my opinion, because there was a lot, like the audio work on it was fucking awesome. The soundtrack on it was fucking brilliant. I fucking loved it, and it was actually composed for the movie itself. They never really directly ripped from the Warcraft games, either the RTS or nor the MMO. It was awesome, and some of the head actors, the lead actors that they selected, were phenomenal. And I would love to see them in more films. They Into the Badlands. What is the what is the dude's name? He's one of the assassins or something names.
I don't know actor names.
His name. He's kind of like a Asianish dude. Wore a red coat and all that. I don't know his ethnicity. I used to know it, but he voiced. No.
What do you mean?
Might have been him, but no, it was the show.
Daniel Wu.
Daniel Wu, that's it. He was the voice for Gul'dan in Warcraft, and he did a phenomenal job with it. I was sold. Yeah. I fell in love with Gul'dan. Like, it was awesome. It definitely portrayed the role of an orcish warlock, and it was just fucking brilliant. So I think it was like an average-ish film if you take everything into account. The visuals were unrivaled. Like for a live action. For a live action / CGI film, like the visuals were stunning. Everything you would have expect from Blizzard, and I think Blizzard absolutely killed it with the visuals. So that's sort of my answer. I really liked it, and of course, as a bad example, any DBZ live action film.
Yeah.
All right, Phil,
I'll take it. Sure.
Got anything? Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I've got two. Two franchises I'll mention. In typical marketing speak, we'll end on the positive one. First one is going to be the negative, obviously. Doom. The Doom movie. Ooh.
I enjoyed it for what it could be. I recognize it's bad.
No.
How old is it?
Like, don't get me wrong. I watched it. I enjoyed it for what it could be. It was... They missed it. They tried an experiment and it didn't pan out. Actually, I've got a second negative one I'll mention as well.
Me too.
Because they completely ignored all the story, all the character, all the fucking setting, everything, and just kind of went, fuck you all, fuck all the fans, we're going to do whatever the fuck we want to do. And, fuck the games, fuck the lore of the games and anything that the games have done. Resident Evil.
Oh, yep.
Those movies just
good pick.
you know, like I went into the first movie like, oh my god, wow, we're gonna see all the fucking cheese, all the just 60s fucking bombastic shit that the first few games had.
Yep.
And there was none of that. There was no recognizable anything. There was just fuck all in it. There was Resident Evil.
Yep.
Unpopular opinion, the first one is my least favorite. I
Not
really did not like
opinion.
the first one. A lot of people think that the first one was the best one. I thought the second one was the best one.
I didn't enjoy any of them.
Yeah, second one was easily the best one. They sort of refined what they were going for. In my opinion, I think.
Nemesis was
like,
they did good with Nemesis.
Yeah, as they went along, they refined the mix a little better, but they still completely missed the luck of the game.
Except for the last one.
Yeah, they fell off around the fourth movie and onward. Yeah, the fourth movie and onward, they just completely missed it. And horrible cinematography. The acting was subpar, except that one killer chick.
The fucking,
Blood Rain. Gypsy mentions Blood Rain. You know what? I could get into Blood Rain if only for the fact that there was the nude scene in it, and I'm not gonna lie, that actress was hot.
Of course, Phil.
Positive.
We're no longer dating, says Gypsy.
But okay, so
where's your positive?
I can't say positive. Yeah, I'm gonna say oddly. Swing and a miss ish, kind of. Some really great ones, but a lot of swings and misses, and God knows what they were doing with it. Harry Potter.
Ooh, a case of games being made from the films.
Let me fix my camera.
The games.
Yeah, no, exactly.
I've never played any of the games, but they were garbo from what I've seen.
Okay, yeah, no, like. Okay, so you had the Philosopher's Stone, the Philosopher's Stones or Sorcerer's Stones, whichever region you come from, that were okay. You know, they did a job, which was a very linear, on the rails fucking narrative.
They did a job.
Okay,
it's one of the games of all time.
Yeah. Okay, it's none of them are gonna be making my top 10 or top 20 or top 50, but okay, they did a job. They were enjoyable. You had the Chamber of Secrets game, which was absolutely goddamn gorgeous and phenomenal. And, you know, it actually it was kind of a soft-core open world game, if you will. Mm-hmm. And then you had all the others that were released after that, which were... Middle of the road.
When I was a young little boy, about yay high, I played the Half-Blood Prince one on I think it was the PS2 or something like that. It didn't seem that bad at the time, but now it's probably like, ugh.
Yeah. No.
Well, you didn't have standards back then.
Exactly.
A lot of the later games, like Order of the Phoenix, number 5. Half-Blood Prince 6, and whichever game versions you play that either split it for the sake of the movies or just kept it as one, they fucking sucked.
Yeah.
But for like 2, 3, and 4, they actually had passable games.
I never played any of them.
The fucking Lego Harry Potter, that shit was fire.
And right. And absolute positive ones are Lord of the Rings, like Battle for Middle-earth, and the turn-based one. Whatever the fuck the RTS one they had was, oh my god, brilliant. It is one of the few times I have ever actually gotten into an RTS game.
Yep.
Like outside of that Star Wars one that got released, like early 2000s.
I played that one. I missed that one. What was it called?
Yeah, I can't remember what it's called. But like outside of that, or Age of Mythology and Age of Empires, which are the only there's 4 RTS games I've been able to get into. 4.
Damn, you couldn't even get into StarCraft like that. Something.
I suppose we could throw Warhammer in there as well, but. So those are my
so discreetly and it's failing miserably.
Try being in 40-degree heat over here. But yeah, no, those are all my picks that I can think of off the top of my head.
Shut the fuck up until you visit Redding, California. That place is fire.
Oh really?
It's hell on earth. Do you have any other answers, Frosty? Anything else?
I do have one.
Huh?
Wow! Why just give me a random?
Am I gonna have to pull rank to give him a fair say?
Fine. I don't need to answer.
Fair shake the sauce.
No. Go on, Frosty.
I would say I actually didn't watch the original one or maybe two of them that are out, whatever. But the OG Mortal Kombat movies I heard were horrible.
Ooh, yeah.
And then also the new one I did watch, but I don't remember a lot of it. But I remember what I do remember. It was kind of cool. The gore was pretty sick.
Cold.
Yeah.
I love that I can just reach over on my back and I just.
How did you put that on so fast? That was crazy. But yeah, Mortal Kombat. I don't know if you guys have seen the original movie or movies. I don't know if there was two old ones, but yeah, I've seen the CGI on that.
There you go. I was waiting for it.
If that was in there, that it would have made the movie 1,000 times better. I promise you that.
100%.
Dude, I know. I can't believe they didn't fucking have the thing that makes Mortal Kombat fucking Mortal Kombat.
It's the guy yelling Mortal Kombat. Why not?
Yeah, dude, that is what makes Mortal Kombat from like Street Fighter.
I'm not against you. I agree 100%. Well, you don't have a guy yelling Street Fighter, but you do have a guy with an epic voice saying Soul Calibur.
Soul Calibur. Yeah,
that sounded pretty sick.
Now I want to play Soul Calibur 6. I need to play Soul Calibur. I haven't played it in a while. I might end up streaming it again too because I've been getting back into it lately, and I'm just like, oh yeah, I'm fucking killing shit or getting killed.
Well, what tabletop is that, Gypsy? And keep going, Frosty.
Huh? Oh, that's all I had.
Oh, that's it.
Was Mortal Kombat? That's the only one that I could think of. That maybe like the Mario show. Anyone remember that? There was like a weird Mario show. I loved it as a kid, but
Phillips went through some nom-style, black and white flashbacks from Vietnam.
Dude, they took it off of Netflix a long time ago, and I thought it was
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, you mean the movie that almost released a travesty?
Oh
no! I mean the original cartoon.
Well, let's talk about the Zelda cartoon too. Fucking, woo! That was a train wreck. I don't know why
there was a Zelda cartoon. Wait.
I do not recommend.
Okay.
I only recommend looking it up if you are really, really down in the dumps and you somehow need to steel your nerves to just end it all. And you're like, no, but look, maybe there's a reason to hold on. Maybe maybe if I just get through today, it'll get better. If you want to,
it was move past that.
Go find the Zelda cartoon. Go find the Legend of Zelda cartoon. That was skill.
This is baller.
How about the Mario Brothers movie?
Do they got Tinkerbell in this bitch?
No.
They got Tinkerbell in this bitch? That's not Tinkerbell. What the fuck? Okay, no, I don't know how the Legend of Zelda cartoon got greenlit. I don't know who's responsible for that, who produced it.
They're just like, fuck it, it's a movie. Damn.
Someone that was high.
Very high.
Oh yeah.
They smoked all the dro.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
They smoke Snoop Dogg shit.
Okay. On Kindred the Embraced. Actually, that's kind of a good one to mention. It goes from a tabletop. Yeah, it is. It started as a tabletop game, like D&D, and then became a digital
game. Okay, that's game to game. Okay, whatever. We're counting that now.
Yes. Okay. No. You know what? Fuck you. You know what? Fuck you, boy. Fuck you. It still counts because they released a show that was based around fucking the Bloodlines Masquerade.
What was it called?
Gypsy, what's it called? Gypsy, what's it called?
Checkmate.
Okay, it is actually Kindred the Embrace. That is the name of the show.
Really? No, I've never heard of it. It's fucking garbage.
It is actually. It is actually hot garbage.
Okay, fair.
It did not do the tabletop or the game or fucking anything, any good kind of justice.
You want to see a video game, the movie that could have been good were it not for the writing staff and just the writing staff?
What?
The Assassin's Creed movie.
Never seen it. It looked like shit. It sounded like shit. I could not see how you can turn that into a fucking movie. I didn't waste my money.
The cinematography was good. Audio design was good.
It's fucking Assassin's Creed. How do you fuck up the cinematography and audio?
Well, the thing that's really weird about cinematography and Assassin's Creed in general is that the cinematography worked, but only for an Assassin's Creed movie. If their style of cinematography, like angles and whatnot, and how fast they swat from scene to scene, was implemented for any other movie, it would have been straight garbage. It only works for Assassin's Creed, which that's why I'm giving cinematography points for Assassin's Creed. How do you fuck it up? Use traditional cinematography for Assassin's Creed. It'd be a very boring Assassin's Creed movie. The writing team fucked it up because there was a whole bunch of story. You took baseline Assassin's Creed lore. You factored none of Ezio, none of Altair, none of fucking any of the characters that are recognizable, and they threw it in there. Could have been good, but the story was drab. The story was garbage. The acting was a little subpar, but the audio design was great. The soundtrack was aces. They didn't actually implement any of the game soundtrack in the film. It has so much potential to be good. It's only the writing that sucked. The acting was great. The prop work was great. Everything was believable. It could have been a phenomenal film. Just the writing held it back.
You know what would have made me go and watch it? If we got to see some part of Altair's life that we never actually got to see.
Yes.
Like, we know that he kept on going for what we actually see in the fucking games, and he obviously set shit up for Ezio to find, and then Ezio set shit up for Desmond. It's like, okay, but what happened after we stopped seeing Altair? That would have been great to see.
That would have been fantastic, and I'm totally with you on that. That would have been a very easy sell and very easy to write. But instead, they wanted to take a brand new character no one's ever heard of and give him a story with a challenge that didn't really make a whole.
Isn't
that
what
the Resident Evil problem? Except that it wasn't just a director saying, "Oh, okay, you know what? Fuck all this lore, and I don't care about the lore of the games. I want to do my own thing." And it was more or less just them, trying to think, "Oh, no, this would be real cool. Wow, let's go off and do our own fan canon. That's gonna be actual canon." Yeah,
only his hot wife. That's it. It's just Alice. That's it. Alice, and then main characters that just disappear out of nowhere.
Wow, I really do look Native American. Holy shit.
I do have high hopes for the newer one that they're talking about releasing. That's about the first, second, and third game. I'm hoping that it's good. I really am, because I love Resident Evil, and I don't want to see them fuck up another live action movie.
Ooh, were the Matrix games good? I'd never played them.
Me neither.
They actually kind of were. Okay, so was it on the PS2? There was Enter the Matrix, which follows Niobe, who is Morpheus's ex-wife, and I can't remember the name of the Asian chap that was with her crew.
Couldn't tell you.
But it kind of follows them, and it intersects a little with the second movie, but it's also them off doing other shit in the background that is being done during the movies. And it was actually really interesting. Like, it tied into the story, it tied into the lore. You got to see, how other people functioned aside from, just fucking Morpheus and his little ragtag gang of chaotic ne'er-do-wells.
Chaotic ne'er-do-wells, yeah, that's...
And it was like,
this is the Phil and Jake podcast featuring the occasional Frosty.
Yeah. I kind of lost train of thought, and I don't know what we're talking about anymore.
We were talking about video game adaptations of movies or vice versa.
No, I know that, but I'm like what we were just talking about.
I completely forgot.
Big, awesome, big brand.
I don't know.
Couldn't tell you. We talked about the first topic for 30 minutes. Well, we roasted me for the first 10.
Yeah. First 20, really. What is the second topic, Maestro?
Yeah, we're gonna make a game of the nonsense Jake puts into scripts.
Do you have any nonsense?
Does that count as nonsense?
Yes, I have 4 pieces of nonsense, and I want whatever I'm gonna give both of you get 2 pieces of nonsense each because I wrote 4 pieces, and I want you to make sense of it. It's not a chronological story. I just like take these individual statements and be like, "What the fuck was Jake thinking?"
Yeah, I'm gonna make a story out of it. 100%.
You can't try to make a story of it, but like, just try to figure out like what I was thinking, what I was doing, because not even I know. Just and then
how do you do this every week?
Yes,
when are you writing this?
Yeah, I've done this every week since the second podcast. I don't know why.
Is it? It's like, never mind. Never mind.
All right, go on.
Hold on.
What are our nonsense topics for this week?
Okay, let me go ahead and open it. Okay, so let's just go chronological order. Not chronological, but just in order. Phil, you get topics 5 and 6, which are chicken leg syndrome and mode.
Wow.
And Frosty, you get a joke and a political statement.
Oh fuck! Of course I do. God damn it!
You get deaf person handies counts as oral.
Deaf person what?
Handies, hand jobs. Deaf person hand jobs count as oral, and politicians are poop.
You gave that to the underage one?
Yeah.
I'm not underage. What the fuck? You just turned 19.
You're a fucking Babbins, Jesus.
Okay, I may still be a teenager, but I am pretty mature sometimes.
Okay, so who wants to start us off?
Hey, I have more facial hair than you, Phil. You have no place to ridicule me.
You don't. You really don't.
Yes, he does.
What do you mean? Look at this. Look at I could twist up my mustache and everything. Bam.
Phil doesn't even have a mustache.
I shave because I'm a member of the civilized world. But if I let it grow, then it's
Australia is civilized.
You say if you let it grow, then it's more than you, and use that as barometer for saying, "Oh, I got more facial hair." But you don't. Yeah. That's like me having That's like me having like $10,000, and then you have $1, and you're like, "Oh, I have more money than you," and I'm like, "What the fuck do you mean? I have 10,000 times your money."
Uncivilized fucking Philistine that can't.
You see where this is going. You see exactly where I'm going with this argument, and now you're trying to talk over me because you know once again.
I like yelling as well. Yelling is super fun. Did anyone catch that?
Because you knew precisely where I was going.
Get a job, Beatnik.
Ooh.
No, I will never.
Says the anarchist living off the government. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I know, right? That's called irony.
No, that's called hypocrisy.
Which is, in fact, ironic.
No, it's not. But like, if you have $1 and I have $1,000, and then you say I have more money than you, I'm like, no, you don't have 1,000 times your money. You're like, well, I could have more money than you, and I'm just like, you still don't.
No, because even with my stubble, it is thicker and more set and laid in than his fucking scrawny, scraggly, red-headed beard.
My beard is beautiful, and you know it.
Also, we both know what everyone means when people say, "Oh, I have more facial hair." You shave.
Yes.
You lose.
You shave.
I am a member
lose.
of civilized society.
Look at how long. Look at how long my facial hair is. Look at that beard. Awesome.
Well, it's not my fault that he's a fucking murder hobo.
Yeah, but he still has more facial hair than you.
Now I'm a fucking murderer.
He can go live on the back of a fucking train.
Okay,
go jump a carriage. Good. Get on the back of a freight train bound for fucking Tuscany.
Oh, my hobo. You know what? Read the hat. Read the hat. This is for you. I put this on for you, Phil.
Okay. But see, the irony is you're the one that's going to be fucking off, Beatnik, because you're getting on the back of a goddamn freight train where you belong, you fucking murder hobo.
I haven't rode on a train in like a billion fucking years.
Well, you're going to.
Never mind.
You're going to ride on a train real soon.
I'm scared what you mean by that.
What does that mean?
It means he's a fucking beatnik, and as soon as he gets kicked out of wherever he lives for being a beatnik, he's going to jump on a fucking train to go find somewhere else to live and not be able to find anywhere else to live because he's not a member of civilized society. So that means he's just going to live on the fucking train and eat off a goddamn gas stove top.
Phil, that's called a hobo.
A murder hobo, yes!
I'm coming for
I'm
your soul
angry
next,
because these
bucko.
fucking hobo beatniks think that they get to make any rules in society, but they don't. They have no connections. They have no attachments to fucking authorities or lawmakers or anything. They get no choices in society because they're beatniks. They're dirty, rotten, stinker beatniks.
He's just mad that I have more facial hair than him.
He's just mad. Phil's big mad.
I get to because my daddy is a front bencher for the government.
Okay, so Phil, what do you think I mean by chicken leg syndrome?
I reckon that you were pretty hungry at the time, and you were thinking about your wife's thighs.
Okay, what do you think I mean by? What do you think was?
Oh, really? Oh, you're just not going there.
No,
You're not going to ask more in depth, huh? Really? Come on, no. You need to go more in depth.
I was probably hungry. Like I said, I don't know what I was doing or what I was thinking when I wrote these things. I don't remember. What do you think?
I'm a trust fund baby. That's what gives me the right. That's how that shit works.
What do you contribute that gives you the right? Well, give Phil maybe 10 years, he'll contribute something. What do you think I was doing or what I was thinking when I had written down mode?
Now, I reckon you were either trying to think of some really complicated algebra, you know, the mode in math, or you were trying to use voice attack in Elite Dangerous and switch from combat mode to analysis mode, and you accidentally had alt tabbed on your second screen to like Discord, and
Yep.
Yeah, and your voice, your freaking voice to text just kind of picked up on it. You're just sitting there going, mode. Oh my god, I'm not in combat mode.
And Frosty, what do you think? What do you think I meant, or what I was doing, or what I was thinking when I wrote the joke? Deaf person hand jobs counts as oral.
I think it's on the hub.
I'm struggling on understanding what that means.
Really, huh?
Okay, so a deaf person, they do sign language. They talk with their hands.
Oh my god, no, I didn't even Wow, that's a good joke. That is, holy shit. I'm sorry, I'm small brain. All right, I get it, Phil. All right. Let my mind be blown. My peanut brain just expanded by this much. I think you were on Google and you were searching up funny messed up jokes and scrolled a little bit and found one and threw it into the thing. That's what that sounds like.
You give him way too much credit as a human being.
I'm trying to put something behind it. I don't know. I have no idea.
We all know that he was on the hub.
It's a good joke, though. So
he was on the hub looking up deaf girls and
yeah. And had a few questions.
Excuse you, Phil?
What?
You have something to fucking say?
What do you mean?
Oh god.
That's what I fucking thought.
I'm just gonna go ahead and
okay.
Look,
and
it ain't that you're into like Juliet Willow and Savannah Jane. All right, that's on you, my friend. Whatever gets you off, and it's on you.
Have you seen the video of what happens? Like there was a deaf girl that wanted to be a porn star. Have you seen her video?
There are several deaf porn stars, such as who I just said, Juliet Willow and Savannah Jane.
Okay, yeah, it's.
I think you're looking at the wrong guy, Phil. Come on.
Mute your headphones. I'm just saying. Okay, and same question to Frosty when I.
It's not my fault that I know porn stars by fucking heart. Right? No, you can't. No. My job here is to interrupt you, and I'm your fucking boss, which gives me the right.
Frosty, what do you think I had? What was I thinking, or what was I doing when I had written down the words "politicians are poop"?
You were just thinking like a normal human. That was the one part, the one point in that entire thing where it was like, yes, normal human thing. Politicians are poop.
I'm not even going to argue that was normal, rational human thought.
Fair. This is what happens when the ladies of the Impulse crew aren't here. You mean the babysitters?
Yeah,
exactly. I said that earlier. I beat you to the punch by like
we need
40
them
minutes.
back. We need them back. I can't handle it with these two. Actually, well, more of this one for your stream, this one for my stream. Phil, this is what I'm talking about.
Mom, we need you.
Also, one Robin from my stream said that she got a clip somewhere. So.
If you're calling her mom, does that mean, you know, and she like is heavy into vampire roleplay, does that mean that she, you know, dress up and cosplay as Lady Dimitrescu? Because I'm all for that.
I don't know. Number one, I don't know. Number two, I don't care.
I'm all for Mommy Dimitrescu.
Congratulations. We know what you're about, you fucking freak.
Oh, really?
So Frosty wins that round. This week's game of make sense of Jake's nonsense.
Yes.
So congratulations to Frosty for winning a Phil. What the fuck?
Do I get a gold star or a cookie?
You get nothing.
Fuck.
I mean, Frosty gets nothing too. This is just like
Nobody
the points in. This is like the points in Whose Line Is It Anyway? What the fuck is the point of the points?
Phil, I already made that reference and joke at the start. I have beaten you to that punch too. You both as content creators need to catch the fuck up. I mean, you and Gypsy. Frosty, you're so cool.
Oh, okay, cool. High five.
Ow, my face. Okay, so that was a short segment, 11 minutes. We could talk story writing in games, you know, tropes, unique moments that stood out to us, you know, like moments and stories in video games that we've played that have really stood out or have been, you know, formative to us or have even raised our standards for other games too. We could also talk about poor story writing in games, you know, games that have really let us down so far as story is concerned. How do we go from yelling at each other and screaming to listening calmly and moving on with the discussion?
I'm petting my
I'm pretty sure that we're all closeted bipolar.
I can't believe we're not even an hour in and we're already this bad.
It's like with my G Fuel, I get a boost of energy for like 30 seconds, and then after that, it's like, so I have to drink more of it. Hence why I'm almost done with this.
Aha.
Drink more. Right, so storytelling in games. This time, as a rarity, Phil, go on and get us started.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, sponsor Frosty.
All right. Yeah,
Sponsor me. Hey, I didn't say it, or well, now I did.
Watch it not be G Fuel and be like, I don't know, Powerade or something.
Yeah, right.
I'll take a Powerade sponsor. Fuck it.
So I'm gonna go off on a limb and you know, mention negatives first. Practically every MMO to ever exist. Dude, the writing in every fucking MMO is just horrible, trash, hot garbage. No, it's never a fucking good one. A lot of Bethesda writing, oddly enough. I'm gonna throw the entire lot under the bus. Fallout 3, Fallout 4, Elder Scrolls, fuck y'all. It's shit. You should feel bad for yourselves. Do better.
Yep. I can't help but agree. I can't help but agree. You're good.
Yeah.
I like it.
Like, no,
I don't like you. I like your answer.
Vegas. New Vegas? That was good, actually. That was actually really good.
New Vegas was its own standalone game. It deserves an award.
Yeah. No, but here's the thing. It wasn't by Bethesda.
Well, that explains everything.
Yeah, it wasn't written by Bethesda. It wasn't created by Bethesda. It was Obsidian Game Studios.
Yep.
Bethesda was just a publisher.
Yep.
Vitamin water, huh?
Yeah, Vitamin water sponsored Frosty instead of G Fuel. Like if every drink ever sponsored Frosty instead of G Fuel, and G Fuel was like all over Twitter one day, like a total massive 10 years of success for Frosty, and then G Fuel comes up one day on Twitter, it's like #fuck Frosty.
That'd be fucked up. Hey, at least with like being a stoner and all, vitamin water actually makes sense, you know? Okay, that makes sense. But like, if G Fuel were to ever do that to me, man, I don't know what I would be able to. I would stop buying this, and I would buy the off-brand shit that I don't know the name of. Maybe. Maybe.
Old cheapo
Actually,
fuel.
Gatorade would probably be nice.
Well, throw caffeine into Gatorade, call it good.
Fucking Z Fuel, bro.
Basically the same shit. Z fuel. Manufactured in China.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I'm gonna say any of the numbered entries into the Grand Theft Auto series, like
Really?
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, I just the story is a bit weak. Moving on to the positives, San Andreas is actually scarily really good, and I don't think they even knew what the fuck they did with its story and its characters, because it was entirely just lightning in a bottle.
Hold on. What was your problem with GTA 5?
The story, the actual narrative and the story that it was trying to tell was just all over the place. Like, it was not tight. The character, as much as the characters individually were interesting, the actual story that, you know, bound them all together was not all that great. And it's something that's been, you know, done.
Yeah, you know what?
Times.
It is sort of bare bones. It is sort of like bare bones story.
Yeah.
But I think what it did was it took the bare bones and then executed it well. I think it was a great execution of a poor story, which I think is better than a poor execution of a great story.
Yeah.
I would argue.
I mean, yeah, I'll agree with that. Like, you know,
GTA 5, I see where you're coming from, but I do want to give it sort of like a middle ground rating for my own.
Yeah, no, okay, I'll agree to give it a, you know, neutral kind of middle ground. But, you know, it certainly wasn't San Andreas, like, you know, put it that way.
No.
Yeah, San Andreas had great characters that just absolutely pulled you along the entire story, and the story itself was really interesting and unique, and I don't think we've actually had a game that deals with that kind of subject matter. You could argue the 50 Cent games, but even then, that's less dealing with the subject matter. They're more just, you know, jerking off 50 Cent. What was it I was trying to think of?
Do the hand motions on Twitch, is that allowed? Fucking,
well, we're doing it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, you know, we already mentioned New Vegas.
Right at level with our crotches.
Hey! Don't do this to me!
Yeah, but, you know, I already mentioned New Vegas, which was absolutely just excellent. The narrative was weird in the way they told it, but
I want to say medium execution of a great story. It was good.
No.
I played it.
No. Here's the thing: they couldn't make it a, you know, straightforward bang A to Z narrative, because, you know, you could jump into it from any one of 103 different points, depending on where you know, and how you decided to progress the game.
Mm-hmm.
So they did really great with giving you freedom as a player to just jump in however it was you decided to jump in.
Mm-hmm.
And the characters, all the factions, the story of the world building was absolutely magnificent. Like, yeah, complete props. And, you know, it didn't take itself seriously. It wasn't afraid to, you know, jab at its own world and its own lore.
My face is so smooth. I can't stop touching it.
I am also going to say, I've got two more. Going to say Majora's Mask, which was, Majora's Mask is, I think, the only time that a game has focused on the side content and done it so fucking well.
Yeah. I love
like,
the main story too. I love the main story.
No, the main story
there wasn't
is
a
great.
single bad story in the game, side or main.
Yeah.
It was all fantastic writing the whole way through.
Yeah, no, like, you know, the main story is totally there, and, you know, you want to continue on with it. And in order to continue on and understand more about it, you want to go through all the side stories and find out everything else.
Yep, there's not a single thing in that game I didn't do.
Yeah, like, there is one moment in particular with Majora's Mask that sticks out to me to this day, which is, you know, after midnight on the final night, going into the back of the sword trainer's, you know, little dojo, and, you know, slashing at the wooden board that he has.
Yep.
And just seeing him there, mind you, I'm like, what, 12, 11 years old. At first, I just kind of laughed and was like, dude, the fucking fully grown guy is sitting there going, I don't want to die. I don't want to die. What can I do? I don't want to die. I was like, dude, he's fully grown, man. And then, after I, reverse time, and then I actually sat and thought about it. And I realized, wait a minute. I turned back time and escaped that, but he didn't. He was actually stuck facing his death for 6 hours, having no choice and nothing he could do and no power within himself or anything. And it's like, well, yeah. But no, I mean, the point being, that kind of made me realize the struggle of, mortality that everyone has and, the realization of it. And, I was fucking 12 years old, which is not an age where you typically, think about that shit.
Yeah, I know. That moment didn't hit for me until 25.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. And it's like, after I reversed time, it's like, oh, wow. Oh, Jesus Christ. Wow. This man just faced his own death and he died literally shitting his pants, having no power that he could do to stop it or alter the chance of anything. Wow. And I just laughed at him so callously. Oh my God, what would I do if I were in that situation? Wow. I would be slitting my wrists and doing that.
You probably be dead the kid. Like, how dare you laugh?
Yeah. Exactly.
Like, I'm gonna
I'd be taking it out on Link. Yeah. Oh, fuck that. I'd take it out on Link and be like, what, you little shitbag, get in. And one last one that I'll mention is, this is going to be a weird one. True Love 95, which is a... which is a dating sim, and it's a really, really old dating sim. Like, if you want to go over the grandfather of dating sims, of modern day dating sims, True Love 95 is where you want to go. Because it set a lot of the standards and a lot of the, what's the word I'm after here? A lot of the nomenclature and language for dating sims now. But the characters were actually interesting. And, the girls that you were dating actually had their own character, and they weren't just there for you to, date and do whatever. Like, if you said the wrong thing to them, they'd tell you, what? Go fuck yourself. I'm not talking to you, you piece of shit. And go off. But yeah, okay. I'm done. Frosty, your turn.
Okay. Fuck. Okay. So when you said games that have really good story, the first thing that came up in my head, which is actually
really bad story, things like stereotypical moments in games, like tropes in game writing, like the hero saves a princess or something, all that good
Mario.
That sort of trope. We discuss things like, what are good ones, what are bad ones, what are the ones we like, which ones stuck out to us, which ones were executed well or poorly in our gaming history. Or we could just talk about games with great story in general. It's just, talk about the writing behind games.
Yeah.
Dialogue moments that stuck out, things like that.
The first one that came to mind, which is a game that you guys may or may not know, I don't, probably not, but it's a game called Brothers. And what it's about... Yeah. So like the whole with the game mechanics or whatever, you play as two characters at the same time, and one is like controlled with like one half of the controller, the other one is controlled with the other half of the controller, and you kind of have to like.
Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons?
Yes, yeah. That game. So way back when Little Frosty had a YouTube channel that I'm not gonna say was I did a little series on Brothers, and that game is fucking... I love the story, even though not a single character in that game says like an actual word. And so the whole point of it is you have to get, I think like the father is like sick or something like that, and the whole point is to go all the way to like this certain, I think it's like a tree that has fountain of youth water or some shit that'll make him be better or something like that. Or
Yeah,
it has
super
like a cure.
regenerative MacGuffin something or another. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you're the whole point is to get to that, and as you're going to there's like so many different like cool like dudes and like I think you become friends with like a bird or like a fucking what's it called the bird like lion thing. Was it an eagle?
Hippogriff or griffin, yeah.
Griffin, yeah, it was that. And
the bird eagle lion thing.
Yeah, that's all I could
Dude,
get out
if you're
of it,
gonna
okay?
be part of Impulse, and especially if you're gonna be tackling anything mythical or anything like that, know your creatures.
I don't know anything about mythology, dude. Okay, or I know a little bit.
Time to study.
But one of my favorite things that honestly stuck with me the most from that is fucking
boy popped in attitude. He's growing up.
There was a part of the story where like you walk around this area and there's a bunch of these giants that are all just dead. Like they all had, it was like a battle that happened like previously or something like that. And like there's all these giants that were just like murked everywhere. And I'm trying not to like words don't work. But yeah, I thought that was really cool because it was like a story within a story type stuff and all that. And I'm not gonna like spoil anything, but the last few parts of that game kind of does some fucked up shit, and yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. But it was great. It was a great all the way through. I enjoyed all of it. Even though I was a kid, but like, you know, thinking back to it, it was, I don't know. I thought it was awesome. But a game that has bad storytelling, Guitar Hero. No storytelling involved in that at all. And I don't know.
It has the most realistic storytelling I've heard of any game whatsoever. A person in a band decides to pick up a guitar and plays around the world.
Yeah, but that's epic, okay? And that's epic
makes
alone.
sense. That makes sense. This is the most realistic story I've ever heard. And you can't fuck that up in a game that's about playing the guitar.
Yeah, for real.
I would argue
unless you're bad at it.
has the best storytelling. If only because they're the easiest premise ever to work with, but
they did have the little animations between each gig, so that was pretty cool.
That's true.
But one that I would say is probably not my favorite storytelling and didn't go in a lot of directions, and I'm sorry that I have to bring this one back up again. Resident Evil, the games. I thought the storytelling for most of those were, I mean, they were good at times, and I think a lot of the zombies and like the things in the game, material stuff, were really cool. But like they fucked up the story so many different times and just like I don't know what the fuck a lot of these people were thinking for a lot of the things that happened with Resident Evil. But the story is not my favorite, but I also it is a guilty pleasure. I do always want to see what's happening next.
I mean, everyone has a guilty pleasure. They always have this somewhat substandard thing that they like media they consume. And my favorite go-to example for something like that is Transformers films, where writing shit, acting is usually subpar. The visuals are great. The visuals are fantastic. Just sit back and watch big robots fighting explosions and shit. What's wrong with
Explosions
that?
equal awesome.
Yeah.
There's a girl that I used to have a crush on. Was really, really hardcore into the Transformers movies.
Ooh. Did she have like an Optimus Prime like dildo or something? Or
no, she had a raccoon dildo.
An Optimus Prime dildo that transforms. Imagine.
You said what?
Raccoon, thanks.
That's what I thought you were talking about. That's awesome. You can't fault anyone for owning one of those.
Oh, well, we know what's in your drawer.
A friend.
Yeah, indeed, a battery-operated friend.
Oh no! Oh yes!
Oh yeah!
Whatever floats your boat.
I mean, that's the idea. It should be floating about.
Oh,
We don't judge your own impulse, except we do judge everybody. Everybody.
If you're into it, just be into it.
Was it?
Oh, you can't hear
Was
that
it
sound,
shaped like a raccoon or like a raccoon's dick? No, Raccoon. Raccoon, the character from
I thought it was raccoon too. Damn.
the redheaded dude in the Ginyu Force from Dragon Ball Z.
I have links.
You pulled up that raccoon link way too quickly. Phil, is there something you want to tell us? Okay.
My Google foo is the only thing that's faster than my orgasm. Hey, you're in it for distance, but I'm in it for speed, man. I am sprinting to the finish line.
It's about the motion in the ocean. And if
I think
you
my
have,
question's still valid though. Was it shaped like a raccoon or like raccoon's dick?
Yes, I feel is the answer.
What is that?
Yes.
I have questions. Was it like a
I
regular
have
dude that
questions too, but I don't think I'll have them answered.
You can't comment and keep the stream legal.
What does that mean?
I don't even know with that one.
What does that mean?
Do I need to leave the call?
Phil's comments.
Blink once for yes, blinks two for no. Okay, wait. Oh shit. Ah! Okay, I go back. Wait, how? Blah. Blah.
I'm back.
It was a mission to come back here.
Has to come back.
I'm back.
Welcome back, Frosty.
Hooray!
Okay, story writing in games. Shit, of course, a bad example. Phil stole Warcraft. I'm taking
What? I didn't mention Warcraft.
You mentioned MMOs. Warcraft was gonna be my go-to for like bad storytelling and shit. But fuck it, why not? Just stick with Blizzard. You know, old reliable, old faithful. Let's talk about any of the Call of Duty games, and let's talk about any of the StarCraft games.
Yeah.
Simplistic shit. It's just reasons for people to keep fighting.
Yeah.
Retcons everywhere. It's just littered with shit.
Yeah.
I would say some Call of Duty ones are entertaining, but
if some of the Call of Duty, if very few select Call of Duty ones were standalone, like Call of Duty Finest Hour, aces. But how can you go wrong? It's hardly any storytelling. It's fucking World War II.
Yeah.
How easy is that? It's already done.
It's like I really did enjoy.
You don't exactly need a creative team to tell you what happened in World War II.
Exactly. All I had to do was make up a fake name and make up a fake mission that enabled this operation that actually did happen. So I mean, like, how can you fuck that up? So, yeah. I mean, I guess.
You die. That's it.
Well, then the game fucking restarts, idiot. You complete the story either way, unless you never finish the game, in which case you don't.
Or, I mean, look, I will give a credit. At least Wolfenstein, I guess I should say Wolfenstein, took it in the whole other direction and, you know, it said, so what if the Nazis won?
Oh my
I was like,
God.
huh, you know, that's interesting. Okay, go off on that. Tell me that story.
And what if they became zombies?
Yeah.
Which is what World at War did.
Yep. But I want to once again mention this franchise as an example of good storytelling. Good storytelling. Specifically.
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed up until Assassin's Creed 3.
Yeah.
Don't hate on me. I never played any of them.
Assassin's Creed or
The fuck?
I fucking knew
The
it.
fuck did you just say?
I was too busy playing fucking Minecraft and Call of Duty Black Ops 2.
You've never played Assassin's Creed?
I can read your hat, but you can read mine too. I'm sorry.
Okay.
You guys
so
gotta give me a list of things to do, play, and watch.
Desmond's story by itself is pretty awesome. You know how it attaches and links to Altair and
I need more of it though. Like
yeah.
I do wish we got an actual Desmond game to actually explore the full fucking story.
That would be so fucking that would be amazing. But I feel like doing so now would be off the mark.
Now it's done.
Yeah, no.
The time has come and gone.
Yeah, it's past the fruit is rotten. I loved Assassin's Creed featuring Altair, Ezio, and Connor. All three were fucking amazing. Well, Connor featured only one game, but I loved Connor. Connor was very practical. My favorite assassin. But to go to that
Edward
lineage
was also pretty cool in Black Flag.
Black Flag and Origins, as if they were standalone games, were fucking awesome. They were just incredible. I loved them, especially Origins. Origins was
incredibly Origins. Yeah, dude, Origins is the only time I have actually been into the relationship that is being told. Like, I completely loved Aya and Bayek's marriage. That fucking carried me through the whole game. Like right up until they decide, you know what? Look, I gotta go my own way. I'm sorry. It's like, but I kind of understand where the two of you are right now. Yeah, you're gonna go do your own thing. It's like that story, that whole fucking arc of a relationship. I was so absorbed in it.
Yep. Yep. No, it's a fantastic story the whole way through. So hats off to Assassin's Creed from the start till 3, and then Origins and Black Flag. Awesome. Yeah. And I don't even think Unity was that bad either. I mean, it was the French Revolution, so I guess you could say it was the same thing as Call of Duty World at War or Call of Duty Finest Hour. So they kind of have the same sort of thing working out for them.
The problem is
they had a poor execution.
No. Here's the thing. With Unity, they focused on a fucking story, and not a story. Okay, they focused on two characters and their relationship when they were really weak characters in a really weak relationship, and they were using that really weak basis to try and drag you through the story, and it didn't work. It was like a very, very, very shitty, poorly done Origins.
Oh yeah. No, I'm totally with you on that.
The setting was great. They could have done better with it. Yeah.
Yeah, no. What they tried to pull you along with didn't work, but what did pull you along was the substance of the man's story. You were an assassin. Yeah. Going through to your next targets and over again. It's just fucking phenomenal. Like every mission was more difficult than the last, and they paced it very well and made sense as to why that was so. As you were hunting more and more, dangerous targets, more and more well-guarded or influential targets during the start of and throughout the French Revolution, or one of the 7 French Revolutions. I mean, the more recent one. So I think the Assassin's Creed games more often are hits than misses. Of course, they have their own misses as well.
Yeah, okay. Rogue was just an absolute miss. Complete, just fucking whiffed it. Absolutely nothing landed. They could have done so much more with it, and it's a shame they're never gonna fucking touch that subject matter again.
It's sad.
Yeah.
Was that
what they ended up doing with the Desmond plotline was the way they executed the end was a whiff. It was fucking worse than Mass Effect's, pick your color for an ending bullshit. It's kind of like, just completely, again, whiffed it. Because we never got that Desmond game to actually, Explore Desmond as a character. We more or less got
like Desmond. He's more than the sum of their a character or even a person. Realistically, is more than a sum of their lineage. Your ancestors do not make you. You make you.
Yeah, but a well-told character is more than just their actions.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you should be able to put yourself in their head and, go through the entire process and understand why whatever choice they're making in that moment wins out.
Yep.
Like, for Desmond, it was always just one note. He's the fucking one note, like, lawful good, lawful fucking whatever. And you always know what he's going to do. There's never a thought of, he could choose to do something else, but we know he's going to do that anyway.
There's no point of contention because, like you said, you mentioned his actions and that they were planned or whatever. You never go through his head, but you need to go through someone's head, but not only go through their heads and how they make the choices they make, but you need to take into account a character or a person's ideals.
Yeah.
If the way they're measuring things at their head sort of leads to a certain action or like a choice between actions and you weigh that against a character's ideals, that's how you execute a character. That's how you figure out who a person is.
And you need to see them make choices that go against those ideals and their own internal compass. Like Bayek and Aya. You see the both of them make choices. Yeah. No, you see the both of them make choices that go completely against what they believe in for, something that's beyond themselves. And then ultimately, it causes such a strain on their relationship that they decide, no, we can't, I just can't do this anymore. And it's like, wow, okay, it's really shit that happened to you all, but okay, I see how you could come to that choice, even though it's not what you necessarily want, but I can see how you arrive at thinking, yeah, okay, this is necessary. With Desmond, it's like, okay, you're sacrificing yourself for, I guess, because it's just what you do, fam. We've been told your character secondhand from everyone else, but we've never lived in your character.
Really, but yeah, you spend most of your living in game time, but you do most of living a character through Desmond's ancestry. You don't actually end up living Desmond.
Which that's what I mean.
Yeah.
No. Like you never actually. Yeah, no, I know. We are agreeing. No, we never actually
disagreeing when I elaborate with you. And what the fuck? That's a constant habit of yours. You have a penchant for thinking I'm disagreeing with you when I'm just elaborating your point.
No. Okay, no. Like what you're saying is that we see Desmond's character through his lineage, but what I'm saying is we're not seeing him at all through his lineage.
No, I'm not.
Okay, what are you saying?
I'm saying what you're saying, but for I'm adding additional reasons as to why you're right.
Oh, okay. All right. Why are we arguing?
Go back to when I said that a character is more than a sum of their lineage.
Yeah.
But you just completely forgot that I said that, though, so whatever. Apparently.
Yeah, okay. Well, no, I didn't fucking forget that. God.
No, then you're just stupid, then. A fucking idiot.
Oh, well, you're just stupid. But yeah, no, I totally agree, yeah. Obviously, all the Ezio stories are just fucking absolute bangers.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you feel Ezio's character. Every single moment that you are inhabiting Ezio's headspace, you are feeling him.
No, Gypsy, I don't just say it to Phil. I say it to everyone. No one listens to me, and then it turns out I was fucking right, and I'm just like...
Come on, man. Just keep eating your cookie, dude.
I have like 3 more after this.
Oh. You can give them to me. I'll take them.
There you go.
Yeah. But yeah, no. What are some other games?
With good storytelling? I think a good standalone game with good storytelling that keeps to its mood is Super Mario 64.
Okay.
It's been a long time since I've played that game.
I can't fault that game for anything. Its story it's coherent, makes sense in its world. It's continually honest to the franchise. I don't think there's anything that I dislike about that story. It's simple.
The only thing that
I think simple is simple is great. I love simple.
No, the only thing that I will fault it on, and this is perhaps comparing it to like Banjo-Kazooie, is you don't see Bowser enough. You don't have him, actually taunting you or doing much. You get occasional little snippets here and there, like when you bust open a door with a key or your fucking star power or whatever. Right. But then you never hear from him.
How about the first Paper Mario game?
Well, yeah, no.
How's it plenty? I mean, it's the same thing. Yeah. I think the Mario games in general are just decent. Aside from the very first ones, I mean, come on.
No, but I mean, But no, what I mean is like, in Banjo-Kazooie, as you're going through the levels or going through the, Grunty's castle or whatever, you constantly have Grunty slagging you off and, telling you you're a fucking idiot, you're gonna fail, you can't do anything right, you're a piece of shit, go back home, you sore loser, I'm gonna fucking take all your sister's good looks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be this drop-dead sexy thing that Mumbo betrays you for.
Jesus Christ.
Like, you have Grunty constantly playing head games with you and making you feel like, no, fuck you, you bitch. I'm gonna get one over you.
And then sometimes we see the occasional, like, Grunty's, like, daily life slipping through. It's like, damn, this bitch clumsy as fuck.
Yeah.
Her whole life is a cartoon.
Yeah. But then, it actually goads you along and makes you want to take her on.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like with Super Mario 64, it needed just a hint of that. Like, Bowser has taken Peach. You have to go beat him up a couple times and then go get Peach.
Oh, yeah,
okay.
But I can understand why they didn't. I mean, look at the technology they were working with at the time. It was probably very limiting. Particularly because there was, like, so many levels. There were so many levels in Mario 64. And for that time, it was astounding to have that much exploration going on. It was incredible. Not only the variety, but like just every single level was different. Yeah, and it was amazing.
3D.
Portal. What about Portal's writing?
Gypsy says Portal. Not wrong actually. Not wrong. Okay, so Portal. Pretty much the entire game, you have a robot telling you that you are just there to be experimented on, and you're a flesh bag, you're a piece of shit. Why don't you just, submit and let them take your conscious and, make it into a fucking robot? Why are you struggling? Just stay in the fucking line for the experiments and do the goddamn experiments as you're told. Stop going off the script. No, what are you doing? You're not meant to find that freaking open door there. Wait, why didn't we lock that? We locked that. No, now look what's happened. The test subject has gone into the fucking back staff only area. Fucking go get them. Kill that bitch. Stop it. No, they're getting out of here. Stop that. Get back here. Shell. No. Bad Shell, get back on script with the experiments. And that's basically the entire show. And then comes Portal 2, where you have one of the robots who, for their own reason, is helping you betray the big bad robot, and then go figure, betrays you. Okay, well, what were you saying? All the lore. I mean, well, yeah, there's a whole lot of lore in Portal if you're willing to go for it.
I'm not. I just want to solve the puzzles and get to the end.
Box go through Portal equals win.
Mm-hmm. You know how many people tried to finish that game with the companion cube without having to kill it?
Is it possible?
The whole storytelling was led partially through GLaDOS as well as the secret bits, and same with Portal 2. Me.
Yeah, she tried to look through a companion cube.
Yeah. Whereas I kind of got through all the puzzles and shit. I just kind of made the Kurdic choice of you know what? Okay, fuck this inanimate object. I don't need it. Toss it into the fire. No second thoughts given. No fucks given. Let me finish the game.
Same. I'm just like, I need to get rid of this in order to progress. Bye.
Bye. Simple puzzle. Yeah, Bioshock. Bioshock did a whole lot of environmental storytelling, which I am really into.
I heard it was all right.
Yeah. Would you kindly? Great twist setup. Great fucking twist. Like M. Night Shyamalan is sitting there taking notes. That was a great twist.
Well, don't spoil it for me. I do play those. Those are on my list.
I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying, would you kindly go and play it? Because then we can talk more in depth.
Oh yeah. I need to. I know. I need to.
Yeah.
Frosty. Next topic's for you. How are you?
Awesome. Huh? How am I?
Yeah. How are you?
I'm doing great,
Is this
bro.
a mental health chick?
I'm losing my sanity, but I'm still doing great.
I completely made that up on the spot. I have not written that down anywhere. I'm just like, I haven't heard this guy in a while. I'm going to ask him how he's doing.
Oh, here. Sponsor me, goddammit! Now.
Okay, Phil, over to you. Phil, how are you doing?
Pretty good. I'm pretty sure the blood loss will take me out soon. Eventually, I'm sitting here thinking about the Sword Master from Majora's Mask and my inevitable death. And
as the podcast goes along, I am noticing you are getting more and more pale.
That's heat exhaustion.
You're like, that's a completely different thing. I'm still dying.
I'm still dying, but it's different.
Right, the actual next topic, and we're gonna bring this back whenever we can get Kayla on board again. Video game soundtracks and our favorite originals. Okay, so what that means is when I mean by originals, it's like music that was exclusively made for the game. Not like if you play a Star Wars game, you know that music was done for the movies. Yeah. So that doesn't count. That was John Williams and London Symphony Orchestra, which are fucking brilliant in everything they play. Even in things they play that aren't for Star Wars, they are brilliant. If you haven't heard, go ahead and check them out because oh my god.
I got 2 names that I can drop right now that'll end this conversation in a hurry.
Hurry up.
Koji Kondo, who's done majority of the music for the Legend of Zelda series. Everything is a fucking complete banger. And Nobuo Uematsu, who did majority of the music for the Final Fantasy series, which even if you've never touched the Final Fantasy game, you know the goddamn music.
I will not hydrate, Gypsy. Gypsy, I will not hydrate.
I think she's talking to me.
Oh, well, he will not hydrate either.
No hydration here, just G Fuel. That's for my promotion.
Then perish.
Working on it.
I don't need to be hydrated. I need to be milked. Take it away, someone else. Take it away, someone else. Before we can think about that too deep.
Okay, so what I mean, one of the games that I want to highlight as having a really good soundtrack that I've enjoyed, Cyberpunk 2077. Brilliant soundtrack. I love every song to ever come out of that game. One of the songs from one of the radio stations, and it's one of the metal songs, and I don't remember which one it is, but it's not that great. But every other song is fantastic from every station.
There's only one song from 2077 that is stuck in my head, and that is "A Hole in the Sun."
That's a decent one. I found one of the combat mixes from that game. It's a whole mix of all the combat music that plays, and fucking awesome shit. I like the music that plays.
Dark synth?
It's sort of dark synth, electro wave, dark electro.
Yeah. It's a dark.
Do you want to count all the radio stations too? Because they have metal in there. They have black metal. They have.
I mean, I feel like doing the radio stations is like it's like saying oh well, Grand Theft Auto has a whole bunch of this music in it as well because they have all the fucking.
No, I mean the difference between Grand Theft Auto and Cyberpunk 2077 is that Cyberpunk 2077's music is made for Cyberpunk 2077.
Yeah.
You can't do it for Grand Theft Auto, but you can do it for Cyberpunk 2077.
Well, yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah. Although I will say, you're on the dust.
No, but I like 2077's music. Another game that I think did awesome on their fucking soundtrack, and I'm gonna keep bringing this up on every question. Assassin's Creed. Okay. Fantastic music all the way through. I don't think there's a single game that has bad music. Always puts you in the mood. Always fitting for the scene. I love it. I love the music. And Lindsay, it was so good. Lindsay Sterling came up on that shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this. I never really noticed that the music is happening in Assassin's Creed. It's always tuned out. Not that I have it turned off. I just never realize that it's there, and I never remember it once it's done with.
I hate you. We're no longer friends.
Like none of the Assassin's Creed music sticks. Occasionally, I'll remember the main bars for Ezio's family, and anything else just kind of.
Frosty.
Okay, so I had one that was really big brain, but I forgot what it fucking was. So I'm gonna go with my default answer. First of all, Minecraft, one of the best fucking soundtracks of all time. I do not care what anyone says. It will forever be amazing. Even though a lot of it is just blank, empty nothingness. Soundtrack is still amazing and will stick
I
with
mean,
me
you can't go
forever.
wrong on a soundtrack if you're not playing anything.
Exactly. Terraria.
I'm kind of
Terraria
worried
has
for you now,
good-
Frosty. I'm gonna reiterate our question from before. How are you? Are you
What?
okay?
What game have you seen somebody that you know buy a disc CD of other than Minecraft?
Final Fantasy, Zelda.
Fuck.
Assassin's Creed. Zelda was a good one. You took that
What
one
was
from me.
this you guys that bought these?
Me? I
Yes.
don't buy music CDs.
Oh.
I'm a pirate. Yoho, Yarhar Fiddle-dee-dee.
Do you want to see
Making
only
pirates
making
alright with
the
me.
burnt CDs.
I just stream music. I
Yeah,
don't.
for real.
Ooh, you know what? Fable.
Oh.
That shit will stick in your head forever.
Bafbim.
I'm not coming up
yeah,
with answers.
Bastion.
My
Oh my
brain
God,
is
yeah.
like melting, and I'm not even.
Oh god, yeah.
Ah,
Bastion does have an absolutely amazing soundtrack.
For the
Like,
for the limited
I
music
used to
there
listen to that shit on repeat.
is, for the little for the minimal music that there is, Sea of Thieves. Sea of Thieves.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And the fact that you can play music and then play
yeah.
in time with other people, like that's awesome.
Well, yeah, but all the music is classics. Like doing the 1812 overture is fucking hilarious.
Okay, fair.
Yeah. The Wellerman for Sea of Thieves.
Whatever, why not? Nothing matters on this podcast anyway.
I think that this one's not super like. Oh, okay,
There
the whole
once was a
soundtrack
ship that
isn't.
put to sea. That name of the ship was a Billy a T. The winds blew up, bowed it down. Oh, blow my bully boys, blow. Huh! Soon may the Wellerman
Fuck?
come to bring
I'm
us
okay
sugar
that I
and
got
tea and
interrupted
rum.
by this.
One
This is okay.
day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go.
The
She'd
tonguing
not
is
been
done?
2 weeks from shore when down on her a right whale bore. The captain called all hands and swore he'd take that whale in tow. Huh! Soon may the Wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day my co-hosts will join in and sing with me.
I don't know the words.
Don't look at me. I don't know either.
Before the boat had hit the water, the whale's tail came up and caught her. All
That's
hands
enough,
to the
that's
side,
enough.
harpooned
Bit's
and
over.
fought her when she dived down below.
Phil, the joke's over. The bit's over. You're done.
That's not a joke.
you-
I'm doing the whole fucking song.
I
I'm
don't know all
muting
the words, man. I don't even know how to do regular words.
Clearly. Sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't mean it.
No lion was caught, no whale was freed. The captain's mind was not of greed. He belonged to the whaleman's creed. She took that ship in tow.
She.
Hey, who knows what the whale identifies as?
I don't know. Okay, next topic. We're talking the worst segue ever of all time. Should we
You
take
know
five?
that he
Should we
has to finish.
Should we
She
have-
is correct. For 40 days or even
Here
more,
we
the line
go.
went slack,
God
then
damn
tight
it.
once more. All boats were lost, there were only 4, but still
Yes, we're
that
sitting
whale
here
did
for a long
go.
time.
Ugh! Soon may the Wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea
How
and
the
rum.
fuck did they
One
steal this?
day when the tonguing is done, we'll take that ship, they'll take that whale in tow. Fuck it. As far as I've heard, the fight's still on, the line's not cut, and the whale's not gone. The Wellerman makes his irregular call to encourage the captain, crew, and all. Ah! Soon may the Wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Soon may the Wellerman come to bring us
And
sugar
wine.
and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go.
Yeah!
Good night,
Awesome.
everybody. I'm just kidding.
We start with Phil singing, so we have to end with Phil singing.
I do have another topic. I do have another topic in mind, and several to spare.
Okay, well then.
Right. Obscure, our favorite obscure video game titles, things very few people or no people have heard of. Maybe it's an older game, maybe it's a current game, it's an indie game, or maybe it's somewhere in the middle.
Wait, so only the title has to be obscure? Or is the game obscure?
Yes.
Okay,
What?
cool. It sounded like when you worded it, it sounded like the title was supposed to be the obscure part. It's like with obscure title. I'm sorry.
I've got 4. Can I go?
Can I go smoke?
No.
Only if I can.
Perfect Dark, Holy Magic Century, aka Quad 64 in the US.
Perfect Dark, yep.
Yeah. Space Station Silicon Valley. And fuck if I remember it. Jet Force Gemini.
Jet Force Gemini. I'm with you.
Oh yeah, I do.
I'm with you.
Oh yeah.
Now, the economics will be from popular franchises, but titles no one's ever heard of. Do you have anything, Phil?
Like what's something no one's ever heard of?
Here's a great example. Popular title was the Darksiders games featuring the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse. Fantastic. It was great. It was more.
The problem with that is I've never.
Hold on. Most recently, the third game came out, and then no one's ever heard of the fourth game, but it did come out, and its release was so quiet it crashed from jump.
I remember it was a redheaded chick with a chainsaw or something.
That was number 3, and I played that one about halfway through before getting bored.
Yeah, like I played the second one about 3/4 of the way through, and then I was like, could we just get to the end already? Stop dragging me around by the nose ring, please.
That's the one with War.
No, Death. War was first.
I thought War was second.
War is first.
Oh.
Then Death. Then Wrath?
Yeah, in Darksiders iteration, it's War, Death, and then Fury and Strife for some reason.
Yeah.
Not sure why it's not Pestilence and Famine.
You could do some really cool things with Pestilence and Famine, but okay.
You really could. And Pestilence wasn't even one of the original ones. If you go by the Old Testament, instead of Pestilence, it was Conquest.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's a little too close to War, so I can understand the swap there.
They changed it a little, yeah. Killer 7 was amazing, but I don't know many that knew of it, says
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, I seem to recall Yahtzee doing a 0 punctuation about it.
0 punctuation?
Yeah, it's a review.
Okay. Any obscure titles from your end, Jake? Well, you thought I was asking you, huh, Frosty?
Yes, I did.
Well, I was just kidding. I just threw my own name in there.
Oh, I thought, at first I thought you were talking to me, and then after that I thought you were like talking to chat or like reading off someone's chat or some shit, and I was like, huh?
No.
Okay.
No.
I'm gonna send an image to the Discord, and the game is called
I can't view it.
I had to search it up.
I'm streaming the Discord screen right now.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. Okay, hold up. I'll pull an image on my phone just to give you guys an example of what we're dealing with here.
By the way, why do I not have your number? I need your number, dude.
I will send it to you after this if you remind me.
Yeah,
okay, so the game is called Conker's Bad Fur Day, and it has many.
That is a very popular N64.
That is an incredibly popular game.
That is popular. Okay, it's an old game, and so not very many people my age know about it. Okay,
yeah,
but the first thing, huh?
Your age, Babin.
My age, yes, my age.
Your age, Zuma.
You called me 13 earlier today.
Can somebody clip that? We need to highlight just Frosty like telling on himself for how young he is.
Dude, I'm not that young. I feel like I'm getting older every day.
It could have been like a current obscure title, like a game you play now that almost no one's heard of.
I don't have any random stupid games other than like
Conker's Bad Fur Day was not random nor stupid. Well, it was pretty stupid.
No, I know it's not.
It was pretty random.
Yeah, fair. I'm gonna backtrack.
All I can think of was the Almighty Pooh thing or whatever, and that's what I was gonna send. That's what the picture that I was gonna pick up was.
The Almighty Pooh thing or whatever. Thanks, you.
Nobody ever talks about things like this to me, okay? Because
me.
yes,
I am the great mighty Pooh, and I'm going to throw my shit at you. A huge supply of tish comes from my chocolate starfish. How about some scat, you little twat? Do you really think you'll survive in here? You don't seem to know which creek you're in. Sweet corn is the only thing that makes it through my rear. How do you think I keep this lovely grin?
How do you know all the words to this too? This was so random, and you know all of them.
It was
Now I'm really getting rather mad. You're like a niggly tiggly shitty little tag nut. When I knock you out with all my bab, I'm going to take your head and ram it up my butt.
Gorilla Tag. Gorilla Tag is the second one that I thought of.
That's right, my butt.
Your butt.
My butt.
Your butt.
My butt.
This is what I have manifested on accident.
This is what you get for being ignorant of the culture that you stepped into.
I am not
Zuma trying to say that it's goddamn unheard of and random and obscure.
It is for my generation. Nobody fucking talks about this shit. Other than like memes posted by old heads like you. Just kidding. I'm kidding.
Whoa.
We're not even the oldest gamers. Some of the oldest gamers played games in the 70s.
Yeah, man.
Y'all are pretty old gamers, though. Okay.
We studied the culture.
You really kill me, I'll really kill you.
We study the culture we step into. Why don't you do the same?
Because I'm young and I don't have to and I don't care. And I'm angsty and I don't. Things are stupid.
Phil, we are the old men now.
Right.
No
country.
Okay.
Men, huh?
Have you guys ever heard of a game called Gorilla Tag?
No. That
Let me enlighten you. Gorilla Tag is a game where you are encapsulated in this small little arena area, and it's a VR game where were kind of an arena-ish, but it's like a wooded area, kind of like what a gorilla would be in, and it's tag, but you're a bunch of gorillas, and you have to like use your arms to like grapple onto shit and like fly and stuff. Horrible game to play on VR if you have cords, but yeah, it's insane. Go look up a trailer for Gorilla Tag and you will understand what it's shitter content. 100%.
I'll make a note of it. But I want to go way back to the PlayStation 1.
I did not play that one.
Yeah, for a game, I almost want to say series. I don't remember if it's a series or not. I wikid it recently out of curiosity. It comes from Japan and it was loosely translated to Bloody Roar. It was a fighting style game available for the PS1, and I think it came from a console from just before. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, my brothers and I would play the shit out of that game. It was our very first fighting game, and yeah, it was pretty fun. Bloody Roar is the shit. Cutthroat says, "Oh, Bloody Roar, hell yeah, dude, hell yeah, that was my shit from way back. That was my shit from way back."
What am I after? Hold on, there's a game on PS1 that you'd think would be way more popular than it actually is.
Now, Phil, here's the challenge for us old heads here.
To win.
Yeah.
He just giggles.
Giggle says, "I'm getting my hand eaten off by my cat."
You and I need to come up with obscure titles from this day and age. How up to date are we on the culture?
Hold on.
I think I have one. I think I have.
Well, you don't know Gorilla Tag, so
no.
Oh, I do have an obscure one that you would not think would be as obscure as it actually is/was.
Sure.
Like, considering the franchise that it's from and the pedigree it came with, you think it would have done a hell of a lot better than it actually did.
Sure.
But it just kind of, it got released and it got lost in and amongst all the rest of the fucking franchise and the marketing and merchandising and all the other shit.
Is it a Star Wars game?
Episode 1, Phantom Menace on PlayStation.
Wow.
That game, as much as you'd think it would be way more popular than it actually was, it didn't.
Never played it. But I did play the pod racing game for the N64.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, dude, that pod racing game, like, everyone fucking knows. That is arguably one of the better games on Nintendo 64.
I'm pretty sure I even played that at one point when I was really young.
Yeah.
Oh, no doubt. I should have mentioned that when we were talking about like classic formative games. I'm really mad I didn't mention it.
Like there's that. There's
oh wow, I don't think I have any. I don't think I have any titles. My closest guess is Audio Surf 2. Is that obscure? Ross, you ever heard of it?
No, I've not heard
I have it, so it could be that.
That's my guess. I don't want to say for sure. I think I failed my own challenge here.
Big Brian.
Phil, you got anything? You got any?
Would we say Just Cause?
No, that's very popular.
Yeah. Definitely not Far Cry. Certainly not Fable.
Frosty, this is your revenge.
Okay. I have one.
Yeah.
Elder Scrolls 4, Oblivion. Elder Scrolls 4, Oblivion.
That's not obscure.
I did. Do you know how many people have actually played it?
I know my wife does.
Yeah. You know,
and I don't want to talk about to a coincidence because all of my friends I grew up with did as well.
Damn.
And then a lot of people in the school I was going to that weren't my friends also played it.
Yeah.
Let me look up sales on it real quick.
Yeah. Like, yeah, okay. So compared to now, like compared to, you know, like fucking Skyrim and assumedly whatever the fuck numbers.
Skyrim has been, okay, hold on. That's not fair because Skyrim was sold on like 1,000 different platforms.
No. I'm talking about the original release of Skyrim was like tenfold. It was tenfold.
I agree, but that doesn't mean Oblivion was small because Skyrim's marketing was 100% on point. It is the most second
but
most.
Oblivion was a small release.
A small release,
and even throughout its lifetime, it only pulled in like 10% of what Skyrim did on release.
Okay, well here's some of the numbers to contradict what you're saying.
Okay.
At 20 million copies sold, Skyrim is in the top 20 best-selling games of all time.
Yeah.
You said tenfold, right?
Yeah.
Which means Oblivion needs to have sold at most 2 million copies. Do you know how many they've sold?
How many?
9.5.
Okay. That's all half as many. It's still pretty fucking obscure.
No.
By the goddamn metric.
No.
Since you've got that up, actually, how many has Fallout 4 sold?
Oh,
because I remember that actually. Sorry.
Just Fallout 4 base.
Yeah. No, because I remember on release, Pornhub said that they had like no fucking activity for a full week after it released.
What the fuck? That is so random.
The number I'm pulling up here on the homepage with my Google Foo is 1.2 million copies on Steam alone. So this doesn't mean like hard copies or whatever. While during the same time it shipped about 12 million copies to retailers, but how many of those were sold? I don't know. I imagine a lot.
Bao?
I don't know what Bao is. Bao? Gypsy. BAO?
Me.
Bao.
Perhaps
yes.
She speaks of a bowl.
Pork bun. It's a pork bun.
All right.
It's probably a little pastry with a bit of pork on the inside.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
Like I think.
I don't know.
Yeah. Like a pork dumpling. Exactly.
I'm gonna make a petition to make the Almighty Pooh song be the outro to the podcast.
No.
What the fuck? Oh,
hey Phil, we agree on
it has a time and place. The Mighty Pooh song has a time and place, and that time and place
it must be respected.
Random.
It must be respected.
The randomness of the song must be respected.
Respect the culture.
Y'all just
Okay.
Because
your
song,
opinions are wrong.
even in the game,
What we
the
say,
song just came out of left field from fucking nowhere and just blindsides you. It's like, what? Am
And all
I
of a
getting
sudden
a
there's
fucking
Dylan,
number?
no, stop
about
calling me
shit?
out
mission
here.
where you're on, like, and then there's one mission where you're on the beaches of Normandy. You know, it's D-Day all over again.
Yeah.
Conquers Bedford, and the next mission you're in the Matrix or something. And I'm just
Yeah,
like,
no, that's the same mission. Like the first half of it is the beaches of Normandy, and then it just completely fucking shifts into the goddamn Matrix.
it's like, what the fuck is going on?
The way that game pulled off its random tonal whiplash was fantastic.
Who published the game? Who developed the game?
Rare.
That was Rare?
That was Rare.
That's what I was thinking. I didn't want to assume and sound like an idiot, but like, fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely had the Rare feel to it.
Yeah.
Fun fact: the prototype for Conquers Bad Fur Day was actually originally going to be what they used for Banjo-Kazooie.
Yeah, I think I read that somewhere or watched a video on that somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't want to say one or the other.
Yes, there's been things written and said and recorded about it.
Yeah. Okay, so we all need to argue about something. So let's find a topic in which all of us have disagreements on.
3 disagreements, damn.
Yeah, really, it's 3 disagreements. Okay, so Frosty, you believe that Minecraft is the greatest game of all fucking time or something, right? You think it's really good?
One of the greatest games of all time, okay? My absolute favorite, and I will not back down from this.
That's
Guitar
fine.
Hero 2 and 3 are the best games of all time.
Okay, so you can argue for Minecraft's greatness. Phil, I want you to argue for why Minecraft is such shit because you hate it.
Why do you hate Minecraft?
And then I could take the middle ground because I'm a little on it. So we can argue in a 3-way direction.
You need to have a bigger creative mind, Phil. Come on, man. You got to start building some cool shit. Why are you trying to eat my chair?
Dude, I made a giant penis that spewed forth.
Everyone makes
lava.
giant penises.
That's as much as I need. That's as much creativity as I needed from the game.
You know, you could, instead of using lava, because lava burns and things that burn your pee hole are bad, okay? You could have done sheep or
shut for a
wolf,
second. Look,
and it would look like jizz.
When am I going to get a compliment on my shave? Fucking Lady Stormwind in chat is saying shaving Jake is so strange. So people take either neutral positions or they just come up and say ew. It's like, what will it take for me to get a compliment on my damn clean face?
Hey, Jake, look at me.
Look at me. And that was welcome to civilized society.
I'm looking at you.
You're beautiful.
Thank you.
You're beautiful.
See, Sniffers said it's beautiful.
Thank you, Snoofers.
Thank you.
Me and Snoofers have the same brain hole. We share what we like. You guys, me and instead of with you guys sharing one brain cell, me and Dylan share one brain cell.
Okay, so look, all I needed out of Minecraft was to make a gigantic mountain shaped like a penis, including all the flanges around the head and all, that spewed forth lava with a great giant set of golden scrotums. And that was it. That's all I needed at the game. I did it. I had it.
We built the Mustafarian bunker too.
That's all you've done in the game?
Yeah, we did that too.
Wait, Phil, what do you think about
even made
Terraria?
that huge fucking complicated redstone door system for it.
Oh yeah, the 3x3 door before
that was a fucking thing, man.
You've done 2 things that every Minecraft player does.
No. This door was a fucking spiral, like 3x3, 4x4 fucking complicated piece of shit.
Like alien isolation fucking tunnel thing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's actually kind of sick. What the fuck?
We had to engineer the shit out of that. The timing.
Want to do it again?
We couldn't get the input to work. I'll do it again, but Phil's done with it. He doesn't want to like. I don't think Phil would be interested to be like a computer engineer or anything like that. I don't think Phil has an interest in Boolean logic. I do. So I
will absolutely tell a computer engineer what needs doing, and tell them, hey, could you make a program that does this and this and that, and while you're at it, could you fix the game engine to do this?
Can you do everything for me, man? Come on, just do the entire thing.
Just make it work, okay?
Just take all of my ideas that I was gonna do and just not have me do it and you do it.
Exactly. I'm interested in being Bobby Kotick, like a good aligned Bobby Kotick rather than an evil aligned Bobby Kotick.
Awesome. But how do we know that you're not lying?
Well, you don't.
Ooh.
So we got to stay on our toes 24/7.
You do.
Dude, I've known Phil for the better part of 16 years now. I'm gonna let you know right now. Yes, be on your toes at all times.
Exactly.
How did I know that's exactly where you were gonna go with that? That laugh right there. Evil. Evil. Evil.
Oh, yes.
That's like a fucking
Look,
that's the evil laugh of a garden gnome if I've ever heard it.
That along with a good alignment is chaotic. Never forget. Stay on your toes.
Chaos can
you
be
better
good
clip
sometimes.
your toes so you can feel the ground while you are on your tippy toes.
Maybe it's a
So
good
you
thing
know
that you're
when to
bad
jump.
because I'm ginger bad too.
Pretty funny. It's pretty funny. Holy shit. All right. Next topic. Have you guys ever heard of a game called Gas Station Simulator?
No, I have not. Wait, is that the
no.
VR one?
I think it can be played in VR. Look at my face.
Okay,
look at
then
the
it's not
lighting. Adjustable lighting on the fly. Dude, fuck yeah.
Oh,
Let's go.
shit.
Oh, we got
Oh, boys.
Okay.
Are
Let's
you
go.
moving a fucking tab between two monitors right now?
No, shut up. Who told you?
Is it Google? I know that from anywhere. Hold up. Hey. Oh wait, no, I have Google in fucking. No, it's not. Oh wait, yeah, it's not blinding for me. Damn. Never mind. I was gonna do
I
it.
I have an obscure game from the 80s, actually.
From the 80s. Come on, everything's obscure. from the
Elite.
80s.
Elite Dangerous. It was released in the 80s. Not the Elite Dangerous you and I play. The Elite Dangerous.
Wow.
Way to make things so uninteresting in 2 seconds flat.
It took me 2 words.
We could have moved on with our lives, but now we're still stuck here forever.
It's better than Minecraft. It's better than a compound word. At least Elite Dangerous.
It's better than a compound.
What do you think about Terraria?
The
Answer this
temerity to
question.
split its words into 2 words and take up more real estate on the screen.
Oh shit! Hey, Phil, I got a question for you. I actually should go to admin. Does the rock out points redemption work during a podcast where I throw on metal and then I headbang and shit?
Y'all can do that as much as you please. I ain't doing that because I ain't aggravating my spinal injuries like I fucking did for the last 2 weeks.
I made you
You'll have
headbang
that.
once, and then you were like, "I'm never doing that again."
Put it through the bot.
Yeah, I'm
Put
an
it through the
old
bot.
fucking man, and literally my back has been killing me from that until 2 fucking days ago.
See,
Y'all
my
have
neck,
fun with that.
my
I
neck
ain't
is
doing it.
made for headbanging. So I mean,
Y'all fucking go nuts. My neck was fucking bashed in by a 4-wheel drive.
yeah, cry about
Have fun.
it. Yeah, get over it, you big baby. Walk it off.
Walk your back and or neck injury off.
Super
it off.
dude, rock on and headbang your brains out. Hey, Frosty,
Okay.
would you like to join me
I
on
do.
this?
I would.
My man. What song are we
What do you
headbanging
think-
to?
Okay,
What do you
no,
think I grew
wait.
this
I have
hair
the
out
perfect
for?
song. I have the actual perfect song for this.
Yeah, go ahead and
Oh my
bring it up on
God.
the bot. Bring it up on the bot. Let me go ahead and take my hair out.
Yeah, I gotta do the same. Oh my god, Frosty taking his hat off? No way!
No way! Get to see your hair for once. And your eyebrows. I get to see your eyebrows. For
Look at
once,
me
too.
with my crazy long hair and stuff. I can't hear at all.
Your
I need to
crazy
turn
long
on my
hair, my
music.
brother. I got you.
It's gonna
Man,
get
I
longer
have
and
sort of like
longer.
power metal hair. Like I almost have like a fucking. I don't know. I have something going on.
I know.
I grew my hair
let's
long
do
so I could
that
hide my
one.
horrible
Oh,
hairline.
yeah. Okay, here we go. I doubt this is going to get pinged by copyright bots because I don't think copyright bots from Japan really give much of a shit.
It's gotta be metal, dude. And don't be bringing that baby metal.
Oh, it's
shit.
metal.
Disrespect your surroundings.
I listened to that song the other day for the first time. Oh, great. Let me turn this up.
My fucking mic is getting whipped by my hair.
That is some pretty weak headbanging, Jaden. What's the matter with you? Are you
What the
40
fuck?
years old?
Okay. All right, here we go.
Oh shit, they were synced for a second there.
Oh, fuck.
Jaden is getting so deep into it that it looks like he's indulging in some autofellatio. Not gonna lie.
Never say that ever again. Look what you've done to me. Okay, I'm hot. I'm hot. Okay. Round 3. Oh. Oh, shit. You know what? My headphones are broken anyways.
This is why I have wireless.
This is why I don't. Oh my god, homie's going into it. Man, I dropped my headphones again.
Low key, I did not realize Jake's hair was that long.
Yeah, it covers my whole face. Pretty cool, huh? How does he do this? How is he able to do this? You won. You win. He's not done. This is like a whole ass ab workout, dude. You know how long it's been since I've had to do something like this? Yesterday.
I think, Snoofers, you got like 5 times as much as you paid for. I think they're having trouble keeping it up. Good.
I'm not having trouble
What
at all,
brain
man.
damage? There's no brains to damage.
I have like a brain cell or 2 floating around in the air. I'm just really
Can't hear what
sweaty
you're
and
saying,
it's hot in my
Jaden.
head.
You'll have to speak up.
I have a brain cell or 2 in my head still.
He thinks we can hear him over the song.
Turn me off. Volume. What I'm saying up. Okay, you can hear me now. How did you do it for that whole song, man? Holy shit.
You can never keep up with me.
Maybe if I was like, no, there's no way. There's no way. It's because you have longer hair, okay? It's easier to like keep the momentum going. Once you start spinning, you can't stop, okay?
I was motherfucker. Metal for fucking life. The rest of y'all weak as shit.
Yeah, you.
That was poor head reveal right
Frosty.
there.
I'll just go sit here and sign your checks. That's what I do.
We're just gonna forget that ever happened.
I'm Bobby fucking Kotick.
I'm gonna admit, I'm a little dizzy, but my neck and my back feel perfectly fine.
Mine are gonna be feeling
So,
sore tomorrow.
Ah, you're perfectly fine.
I can feel it, man.
Phil,
How's
you
the
tell
whole
me
week?
your fucking neck hurt from that? Come the fuck on, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Come the fuck
Dude.
on.
Dude, my spine
I
is
took a
like
fucking injury. I got hit by a
Swiss
truck.
cheese
Shut
dust.
the fuck up.
Yeah.
Wait, he did it. He headbanged for a minute there. Did he?
Yeah,
Huh?
Phil could only headbang for like, what was it, 30 seconds? Now, Jaden, I admire your
20,
spirit. You kept up longer than I
20,
thought you would.
Yeah, I had to pause every once in a while. I could have kept going the entire time. I just didn't know that we were going for the whole song. I was like, okay, we done? Okay, no, we're not done.
I mean, you can be done whenever you want. I keep going, dude. I'm like the Energizer Bunny. I've been to so many metal concerts, and I plan to keep going to more. And I'm gonna be moshing till I can't mosh.
I've only been to Disturbed / 3 Days Grace, since they were both together for that. And I didn't have hair long enough to headbang. I did a little bit, but
I mentioned Phil saying once he didn't realize my hair was that long.
Yeah, I low key, I did not realize your hair was that long.
Long hair gang. That's worse.
Like that is some fucking long hair babish style right there. Holy shit!
Everyone fucking loves my hair. Give me a second.
No one likes my hair because I'm ginger. They only think I'm gonna steal their soul.
Yeah, no, like ginger hair is only hot on a girl, unfortunately.
Yeah. I'm just glad that it didn't steal my eyebrows away. Gotta appreciate the things that you got.
I actually love your hair. Yeah, it's cool. I like it.
Thank you. Some people have compared it to fire.
I love your hair, Frosty. It's not quite mine, but I like it.
Yeah, well, yours isn't quite mine.
Of course not.
I've been meaning to like show you guys these here for during the podcast. I feel like there's no such thing as a better time than now. I have 10 Clobopus cards. All of them are in a casing, and they're real life sand Clobopuses. Clobopussies. And they weren't originally mine. My friend gave them to me because I was like, holy shit, he's awesome.
I have 2,500 first edition Pokemon cards that I got no idea how much they're worth.
Okay, I'm just catching up with chat, and I gotta ask Gypsy a question. Look at his cord. Is it Frosty's cord or mine? Okay, and Snooper said, I also have a possible topic. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years regarding to content creation or personal goals? I think that's a really good one to discuss, particularly at this point where we're starting to see a little bit of an incline. My call? Why me?
Your cord.
Oh, my cord. Oh, I gotta scroll down. Oh, yours was going insane? Yeah, I wish I could have worn my wireless earbuds for the podcast or just content creation in general because I end up headbanging a lot. The cord's been a point of stress for me. I guess I don't know how else to put it. My brain's rattled. I'm dizzy.
I can't burp.
I would have loved to gone to Ozfest with you goons. Not quite Ozfest, but it's a rock.
What's Ozfest?
Rock festival of some sort.
Oh, that shit. I wish I was around to see that.
No, because Ozfest is like sort of, kind of. I guess it's passes as rock and metal, but the shit I go to is different.
Let me know if there's BDSM happening in the mosh pit, then I'll be interested.
Not in the mosh pit, but you go to the right spot in the venue, then yeah, you'll find it. I got much more than I paid for. Yeah,
then I'll come on.
Not gonna lie, I'm a little sad I missed this caster sesh. Of course, yeah, we talked about music earlier. We could have used you on board for that. Okay, you're gonna give them brain damage. Who gives a shit? I pick a little kid at the carnival. Well, I'm glad you were entertained, Snoopers. I'm glad you were entertained, Dylan. I appreciate that. That's really awesome for you.
Everyone says the talk all up in a high pitched voice, and as we know, I can pull off a BG. That's what I can. I can really hit the high notes, and I'll do it all night long. Here I go, I'm doing the high notes. I'll do
my brain is melting right now.
You asked for it, and you made it for 500 points. So I'll do it for you. I'ma sing it for you. I guess I have to talk like this. Okay, so moving on to the next topic. Where do we see ourselves in about 5 years? As far as content creation,
my voice is gonna get higher.
BG voice, you can't sing the Bee Gees. Come on and do
my
it
God.
for the floor. Come on now, Jake, do it. I know that you
Okay, Phil.
How many times have
you... in 5 years, Phil? Where do you see yourself in as far as content creation goes?
Well, apparently I will be
Stop singing.
up
You don't have to
stage
sing it.
one of the BG cover bands. I will join one now, and I'll find my place singing those high notes.
We need to find out how many collective minutes he has sung during this one podcast.
We need to not. Phil,
It's at least 1/10.
Hold on, Phil. You don't have to sing it. I actually request that you don't sing it. Just do it in normal, high-pitched voice. And I bet you can't. You actually can't.
I'll just talk in the Bee Gees voice.
Not the Bee Gees.
And you're still...
I'm not singing it, you stupid asshole.
Not super deep voice.
Oh, Jake sounds like Mickey Mouse.
Shut up.
Do it.
Oh, I'll tell you what now, you big-eared bastard.
I'm all sweaty from head pain.
The mouse wants money.
I appreciate that. Yeah, I appreciate that. That you think I still look killer. I need the like Tech 9 style goatee going on.
He really needs a Tech 9 goatee, otherwise it just doesn't pull it off. No.
For my face, it should be.
Jake, keep breaking, bro.
You bitch about not getting compliment. Oh, so you only gave me a compliment to keep me from bitching. Okay, so it's not an actual fucking compliment. Let me know when you actually have one for me. Okay, no, but Phil, where do you see yourself in 5 years as far as content creation goes? Phil, okay, fine.
Carry the light that's born to be king over the sea to sky. Oh, many's the lad fought on the day he won. No, I can't get those high notes.
Do we really
anymore.
work for this man? I mean, do
hopefully-
you work for this man?
Hopefully, I will be heading up, Impulse Squared as a game design studio.
Mm-hmm.
And, we'll be putting out a shit ton of games and, life will be good.
But on the content creation side of things, where do you see
that is... Dude, I'm not a content creator. I'm a businessman. I may well be a performer, but I'm a fucking businessman at heart, man.
Phil doesn't know a whole lot about like editing a video in any sort of fashion where it's put
more
together.
Than that, I don't have a creative bone in my body. I just really don't.
Disagree, but only in some respects. In other respects, such as I've read your literature before. That's where your creativity is. I love your literature.
No, like wordsmith and world building, that type of thing. That's where my creativity is.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have image based or music based creativity. That's just completely get someone else.
I get that. Frosty, what do you see yourself in 5 years as a content creator? What do you see yourself in 5 years? Try to be as realistic as possible. Let's be honest.
Oh, okay. In 5 years, well, I decided to get an actual job because I failed at everything that I tried to do. I mean, no. I feel like I'm hoping that things get go a little bit faster than they did through the past few years of me content creating, actually trying this more professional. I hope that I'm a lot more professional within 5 years and I'm able to take things more seriously than I do now, at the same time as having a poo brain and doing stupid shit in a way that is big brain.
I hear you.
I just want to build off of who I am now.
Take things more seriously.
Yeah, do you not take it seriously now? I see you putting in work, dude. You're putting in work. What do you mean taking it seriously?
Yeah, but I feel like I can always take it more serious. I mean, not more seriously, but being more professional about it. I mean, there are things that I'm good at, but there are also things that I lack in, and I want to get better with the things that I lack in, and
I hear you.
Also get stronger at the things that I'm good at.
I hear you. Yeah, it's pretty. That's actually good. Where do I see myself in 5 years? Well, I see myself at around about 450 followers, maybe 5 people a stream, and
Don't remind me.
I was actually suggesting that I was actually hoping Jason would go that. Jason, I'm sorry, Jaden would go that route.
Are you expecting him to put on a hockey mask?
Maybe.
I could if I had one.
No, what do I see myself in so far as content creation goes in around about 5 years? Hopefully, still doing it with a hopeful outlook. That's the best I can hope for. The best I can hope for is doing it with a sense of a hopeful outlook that more people are entertained or have their days brightened by sort of watching or consuming in some fashion impulse-related content. Not only that, but hopefully I would like to see exactly how much money is given to different charities based on how much we plug different charities here at CasterSquared. I would like to see exactly how much we sort of direct to them in terms of support. Yeah. It would be pretty cool to see something like that, and hopefully in 5 years I can actually get an idea of exactly how much we're doing for other people, specifically more for those in need.
Yeah.
Is that a PR friendly answer? Can I give a funny answer now?
Why do we care about
5 years? I want more subs than PewDiePie. How's that?
Good luck. Good fucking luck.
Do I have to put myself on a bridge for it to happen, or
no? That will bring you. Wait, you'll be canceled before you even get to a mil.
I'm kidding.
Just throw the N-word a little. That'll get the subs coming in.
It'll stir up the drama pot a little bit.
Yeah, no, that's I'm not really about that anymore.
If you want to be on the drama alert, that's the goal.
Yeah, right. The
nice.
I mean, not incorrect. It's exposure.
It's not. No, not really.
People will definitely hear about you.
I guess. No. I was gonna try to make a joke and be like, that's not a route I'm gonna take sober. And then I'm like, no, you know what? May as well I'm not gonna do it. I gotta finish the thought now that I say it, because if I say no, oh well.
Phil, is he cutting in and out for you as well, or is that just on my end?
A little bit, yeah. My end as well.
Shit, give me a second.
Yeah, you are the big.
I don't know if it's just his Discord. No, it's a whole stream. Okay, well,
give me a second. We good? We back?
Delayed. Technical difficulties.
I think yes.
Yeah. No, you froze.
Fuck.
What's the next topic?
Art. Through my robot voice.
Oh. Jake, are you okay, man? You good, bro? Close your Google tabs. You don't need that much porn open.
You think it's okay now?
Yeah, it's looking a little better. Oh no, never mind. You froze. It's my bad juju ginger stuff.
No, you guys froze on Discord for me. Oh fuck.
I'm gonna pet my cat.
Okay, no, we're good. I see you. It's all caught up. It's all caught up.
Why do you instantly start biting me? I'm just trying to pet you.
Pay attention to Jaden.
I'm sorry, I'm petting my cat. While she bites the shit out of my hand.
It's like when Phil fucking gets up to do something.
Look at this, she's gonna bite my arm now. I'm bigger than you. You can't beat me. Okay,
Jesus
I'm ready.
Christ. Yeah.
That is some low key. What's abusive shit right there?
Oh, that was not. I'm petting my cat, making sure she's. If anything, I'm the one being abused here. Look at this. Look at this. I didn't move my hand at all. She just punched me for no reason.
And as far as personal goals go, in 5 years I hope to be somewhere where I'm just happy with what I do. That's where I would like to be in about 5 years.
That's good.
As far as personal goals go, because he also asked about personal goals. So hopefully 5 years, hopefully a little hopefully with a better diet.
Yeah.
That's probably not going to happen until I'm like diagnosed with like diabetes or something. Then I'm like, oh, fine, I guess now's the time.
Yeah, it's never going to happen.
You say that. As far as personal goals go, that's a pretty deep question. I have no idea. But also, like, you know, making video games and trying to put a good message out into the world.
That's a good one. Make a video game in 5 years.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm with Impulse. When the very night Phil and I just like within 30 minutes of saying, you know, we're going to start a company. What should we name it? We were just talking about like wanting to make games. And then I pitched the idea to Phil, and Phil's like, fuck yeah. And I was like,
cool, great, yes. Let's do it.
All right, cool. And now
let's do it
with him since then.
Let's come up with a name, and I'm gonna fucking pay the $400 to register it. Let's go.
Yeah, we went through about only 3 names before we settled on Impulse Squared. And
yeah, what was the first?
I want to take credit for that because I think I deserve credit for it because Impulse Squared is my idea.
What was the first name?
The name. I don't remember.
Yeah, no, I don't think we came up with all that many names.
What was I think the first name you wanted to use, Phil, was the name that you used for your marketing presentation. Gehenna.
Oh, Gehenna Game Studios. Yeah, that was kind of a kickoff.
Yeah, you were just like spitballing and then being like, okay, let's work with this.
Yeah.
What can we develop from this? I'm like, let's go a completely different direction. I got you. And you're like, I like that. And I was like, hold on. Squared.
It adds character
look
to
where
it.
We are now. Yep, we are just steps away from the beginning stages of nothing. I said nothing.
I mean, yeah, pretty much.
It's something, but I said too much. I kind of regret saying anything now.
You gotta zip and throw the key, man, or throw the zipper. Whatever.
No, but I would like to continue content creation, even with the game design stuff. It would be pretty cool to do. Not only would it give me sort of something to do, but I've fallen in love with it. I really have. When I see like 15, 20, 30 people in chat and and all that, when I'm just playing a game that I really enjoy playing, I never feel happier because I know I'm just making people's days easier, even if they are just sort of grinding their own stuff in the background while listening to me freak out about like getting killed by something in a PvP match or whatever I happen to be doing at the time. It's just
I'm on your second monitor.
It's sort of
that was so fucking dumb. You were up for like 2 seconds and I was like, oh, he might be saying something that I might want to hear, and then all I hear is, I'm on your second monitor now, and then we closed it out. It was literally just that while I was editing, and I was like, okay, awesome, I did that for no reason, sweet.
Okay, so Phil, I don't think you understand. The context was like I was asking everyone like, do you guys have me in the background? Do you guys have me on a second monitor? Some of you had me on a third one. Like yesterday, somebody had me on the third monitor, and so it was like the second monitor. I was like, okay, full screen my face. I'm on the second monitor.
Yeah, and all I heard was, I'm on your second monitor. That's literally it. It was nothing else. And I was like, well, yeah, you are on my second monitor right now. Thank you so much.
There was one person that had me on their phone too. It was pretty badass, and I've come across so many like badass names.
Well, I mean, I know we're on Gypsy's phone, so
yeah. But
hello
also
from Gypsy's phone.
I meet some really awesome people. I meet some badass people that like have similar music tastes or similar tastes in video games. Like Cutthroat freaked out when I said Bloody Roar, and I'm like, oh my god, somebody else knows about Bloody Roar. So just now I just learned that somebody else has heard about it. So I'm like, that dude's really badass, and I'm really happy to have met him and to be able to sort of bring him content that I hope he enjoys. So I mean, it's sort of things like that sort of make me feel like very happy and feel like I'm actually sort of contributing something to I guess other people, other people in general. It's really fun to do, and it feels great. It feels great at the end of the day because then I can end the stream, and whenever I end the stream, I'm just like always staring at like the Twitch page, and I'm just like smiling, and I'm just like, that was amazing. That was incredible. I never feel happy. Like, I sometimes I get emotional. Like the very first time Phil and I reached more than like 20 people chatting at the same time during one of the Guild Wars 2 giveaways. We ended the stream and I legitimately cried because we did so well, and I felt
thanks,
I felt like it was one of the more what because it felt like moving mountains, really, because there was months and months where it was just nothing, and then all of a sudden it's like 20 people after this brilliant idea to do a giveaway for Guild Wars 2, and I'm just like, that was fucking awesome. Like we just accomplished something, and it was just an incredible experience thing. And I've loved it ever since, and I've been, and now I'm out here chasing this high for the just like for the first time. It's never going to be the same. It's still feels pretty good, but exactly. It's like jerking off over and over again to try it.
It's like crack, but worse.
Yeah, look at the chat right now. I came here for a free goal, but you guys are great, so I'm staying. I appreciate that, Cutthroat. You're a fucking badass dude.
Thank you, man. Hell yes. You're a
badass cutie.
Anytime. Yeah, just found out you guys yesterday through the Guild Wars 2 giveaways, and I feel welcome here. You're always welcome, my man. Vapor Meme, you're a fucking badass, dude. Thank you so much. And I remember you. Don't think I'm just saying that generic. You are Arctic on Guild Wars 2. I remember you, my brother. I got you. Hello from America to Australia.
I'm not sure if you're in either of you are in the Discord or not, but let me throw out the Discord link in the chat, and hey, please tune in. Keep track of us.
I remember
great.
I remember Zenananan from the giveaways too, because I had so much fun saying the name. It's like little things like that are just like really awesome, and I remember every single experience so far, and I really hope I never come across a really cool person that I accidentally like forget about or just don't remember, and like, because that's gonna feel horrible when it does happen. But it's been incredible so far, and I really I love it. It's pretty incredible. But I'm wondering how much gold do I have to give away on Guild Wars 2 before it sustains itself?
A lot. Gypsy, are you really complaining about that?
There we go. I turned him up. Okay. I did just come to hang out while I grind. Sorry if I'm not very interactive. Hey, it's okay, man. You're welcome to hang out for as long as you want. Fine. Yeah, that's fucking badass. Feel free to hang out. We're happy that you hung out with us instead of some subpar other streamer.
Like someone who doesn't
like that bored to entertain guy. Yeah, that bored to entertain guy.
Like that bored to entertain guy. He's really just low energy, no content.
I have fucking stickers, okay? I'm making money moves right now. Do you have stickers on?
He has no act that he pulls together, no performance, no nothing that he
no presence.
He just has nothing. Yeah.
This is all I have to say.
No stage presence at all.
No, I'm just kidding. Hey, by the way, the guy down at the bottom of the screen, this guy is bored to entertain, aka Big Frosty, was decided to join the Impulse crew. So big shout out to him. He is the only person so far I've done that I've worked with where I'm just like, wow, this guy is fucking incredible. Like, it was awesome to collaborate with him the first time. I was very nervous going into my first video with him, and then when I came out, I was like, holy shit, this guy is so talented. Like, this guy has so much energy, I can hardly keep up.
We had very similar experiences with that. Similar.
Yeah. Fucking Frosty was telling me as well that he was like, okay, go on.
I could not believe that build battle lasted that long.
Oh yeah.
Like I thought it was gonna be like an hour. That was the first collab, was Minecraft build battle thing on Hypixel. Yeah, that was great. Go check out the video on the Bored to Entertain channel and on Impulse channel. Both of them are fucking excellent, amazing.
Subtle plug. Well done.
You haven't yet seen the romance that is Jake and I's marriage.
That is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my entire life, by the way.
Oh yeah, dude, the 7-hour drunk stream that Phil and I did. Let me go ahead and link that for y'all who have not seen it. This is like the only thing I'm gonna.
Oh, I have lots of things to get drunk with now, so.
Pardon me if I lag a little bit. So what I'm gonna do, this is one of the only times I'm gonna plug anything directly and request that anybody watches, because I think it's worth watching. Let me go to the CasterSquared YouTube channel, because Phil and I did a drunk 7-hour stream. We played Guild Wars 2, And by the end of it, we were big mad at each other, and I just trolled him into just oblivion. I've never seen him so
Wait, what do you get Guild Wars on? Because I've seen it. I was looking on Steam.
PC.
And
yeah, it's PC, man. It's an MMO.
Oh, it's his own website. Phil, do you have to?
Yeah, I'll get him a link. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna add it to Steam because it's on there. It's just on there as a wish listed game.
Yeah, no, I would not get it on Steam if I were you.
Medic, I love it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, dude, fucking everyone's welcome here.
It's
pretty badass.
Hell yeah.
It's in our chat, bro.
Sounds good.
Oh yeah, Frosty was asking earlier if Guild Wars 2 was a good idea to download for his first MMO. Well, for his first like real MMO experience, and I was like, yeah.
Other than Genshin.
Yes.
Yeah. I wouldn't.
You know what?
That.
Yes. Do it. Yeah. Do it. But remember, when you do it, it's like trying the world's strongest weeds and then finding every other weeds is weaker.
Guild Wars 2 has its failings.
Shut the fuck up.
No, it has its failings. Like the shit that it does with the Holy Trinity fucking
I need to use it.
But it is a good game to start with, and it gives you a good base to actually get into things and get a feel out for how working with the community and team and crew and everything works. So,
but this is more personal. Anything because I'm actually out of topics right now. So if there's anything anybody wants to ask or anything you feel it might be worth discussing. Anything you feel we might even argue over, that's more preferred. This is the time to do it. And if there's nothing, then we can just close down.
Is marriage still necessary?
Jake, is marriage still necessary? 11:44 p.m.
No. It's Q&A time.
Shut the fuck up. It's not Q&A.
It is Q&A. What the fuck?
Stop clout chasing.
They're asking questions and we are answering them.
Cutthroat says, Guild Wars 2 is the only MMO I've ever tried. Tried World of Warcraft and Elder Scrolls Online, and they were Guild Wars 2 is rad, but I might be biased because I love being a giant cat with a gun.
That sounds awesome. What the fuck?
And
you can do that?
Yeah. Go get it. Go get it. Go download it.
Yes.
New topic. Why are you two way more attractive than
Frosty?
That was Dylan that said that?
Dylan said that, yeah.
We're having a talk after this is done, motherfucker.
Well, that's because I'm half Egyptian, so...
And I'm half Native American.
I'm Norwegian, Swedish, Irish, Icelandic, Ukrainian.
Wow, your ancestors.
You dug your own grave with that, man.
Things.
You were dealing with that, Dylan.
You know what, Dylan? You're not getting the brain cell back. This is all mine now. The hat's staying on. It's encapsulated in here till I am gone. Long.
Is marriage still necessary? It depends. That depends on your upbringing. It also depends on what I suppose your personal preferences as well. That's all I would.
I just asked it because I knew it would stir the pot.
Doesn't stir nothing with me. I was like, it is if you deem it is, I guess.
Dylan,
whatever.
This is for you.
Is it necessary for the continuation of the human species? No, we've done hundreds of thousands of years without needing marriage.
I'm pretty sure that like everywhere within the fucking south of the US has proven that you do not need marriage to continue the human species.
The human species.
Marriage is just money and written papers for legality.
Why is it amazing and why is Phil wrong? Okay, you know what?
Nope. Phil's gone. He rage quit.
Wait.
Cheese. Why is it amazing and why is Phil wrong? Cheese is amazing because cheese is basically a loaf of milk.
It's a loaf of ice cream. Wait, wouldn't ice cream be a loaf of milk?
Hundreds of babies are created without marriage. Yes, hundreds of babies are also raised without fathers or masculine role models.
Millions of babies.
Don't remind me.
Millions.
Yeah, millions.
Okay, well, we're talking about babies, but we're not talking enough about 10 clobopusses, okay? All right, who do you know that has 10 of these fucking bad boys?
I have no idea. No idea.
But yeah, no. For real, no topic to really go on with. I guess no.
Yeah, it doesn't really seem like it.
Yeah.
But I've been itching for a cigarette for 2.5 hours now, so
Oh, okay. Well, I suppose we should let you go ahead and get on that peace pipe and whatever. Then, yeah.
Sing.
Real quick though, deadass, y'all should, like, if y'all really want a flavor of how our Guild Wars 2 streams actually goes, watch that video I linked. Watch that video linked by the CasterSquared account. It is a drunk stream that Phil and I did for 7 hours. We did nothing but drink and scream at each other and argue and just troll the shit out of each other. It was the most fun I've ever had in my life. It was also one of them giveaway streams, so don't miss one in real life for those. More
Join the Discord community to keep up.
absolutely. Never miss when we go live. Join Discord. Uptick. Fucking exclamation point Discord. I actually reset myself by hitting myself in the head.
Dude, beating things up until they work actually works.
It does. Phil hit me. I got hit by both sides at the same time. Okay, let's stop with the heavy questions. I agree. That's why I'm trying to move things along. Kim, let's know we're on the same page. So go ahead and watch that video, but more importantly, look in that video's description. There are links to 9 different charity programs, each vetted by CharityWatch.org, and they use a sort of scale out of 100. Every single one of those charity programs has scored 90 or above, meaning that whenever you make a contribution, you're making the world a better place for the generations of tomorrow. We have 3 favorites on this channel, which includes the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention, the Wounded Warriors Project, and the Trevor Project. So big shout out to those 3, but also go ahead and view the others. There are some animal rights ones, and there's, of course, some of the more environmental ones, such as the Currumbin Wildlife Center. So hats off to Phil for that one, I think.
I'll pretend to take my hat off. There you go.
You took it off earlier to headbang. You may as well take it off now. We now know what's under your hat.
But I'm too lazy, man. I have to take my fucking headphones off. I have to take the hat off, and then I got to put the headphones back on.
Yeah, no, so all that.
Yeah, you get it.
So yeah, all that charity stuff. Make sure to watch our YouTube content as well. And if you like it, show some support. Subscribe, comment, all that bullshit. You know, the typical streamer stuff. Follow, whatever. Y'all get the drill.
Yeah.
Oh, tell your friends. The best way to help us out is to tell your friends.
Tell your friends.
Thank you so much. Absolutely. And of course, Bored to Entertain down there. Maybe part of Impulse, but he's also doing his own thing. Twitch.tv/bored to entertain. BORED to entertain, all one word.
Tune in Monday to Thursday and sometimes on the weekends. And on Mondays, I upload to YouTube, which you guys don't want to miss it because YouTube content is the best content right now for my channel.
Is it?
Stuff.
I feel like YouTube is kind of on its death throes.
Well, no,
it's kind of in its death rattle.
For me specifically, my content is at its best on YouTube because I have been getting pretty good with editing the videos and stuff, and there's some very memorable moments on that I was so hyped to continue.
Dude, I hear you. Dude, Fat Carl dropping a diamond sword is still my favorite thing I've ever done.
Oh my god, dude, that was too fucking that was perfect. We deserved to win. We deserved to win. We did
our first build battle contest and we won.
Yeah, the first one and the last one.
Yep. Oh, we won, and we won. You got banned halfway through that match, and we still won.
Yeah, exactly. I'm telling you, the giving the cup arms and little eyes and mouth, great idea.
I got rid of the mouth. I
mean, that still works. The eyes and the little cheeks, perfect.
Yeah, it was the eyes and the little blushing cheeks I gave it.
Yes.
Are you saying that you guys built a face and I could have built a penis mountain spewing forth lava right next to
I built the penis and got banned.
Yeah, that's how he was banned. He got banned because he built a
dick cheese.
Yeah, he built the joke. The joke was dick cheese, so he built a cock and balls resting on top of a block of cheese.
The build was supposed to be cheese, and I got creative, and I got banned for it. So
let's agree to never get creative again.
Exactly.
I would have made the cock and balls out of cheese.
Ooh.
Yeah, but like it's still
dick cheese.
Like
get it?
Dick cheese, literally like having a dick on top of cheese. All right, dick cheese. You just combine the words and make it one thing. It's like okay, cool. It is dick cheese. But like it's when you make it a dick on top of cheese, it works. It's dick down cheese, dick cheese. You know, Dick and cheese.
Makes sense.
Dick on.
No, you're both right. You're both right. Anyway, we're gonna be ending the stream here. So
Is this
thank y'all so
at all
much.
related to the golfing rule of dick on ball and dick on ball?
Yes.
When you're learning to play golf, you will hear from your instructor, dick on ball, because you position the golf club, between your legs, and you swing your hips, and you keep it fucking straight. You bring the club around, and the extension of your dick is the club, which hits the ball. Dick
Impulse and
on
fourth
ball.
entertain, where you
And
learn.
there is also dick face forward when you're being taught to ride a bike. When you're riding a bike,
children's
your
educational
dick
game.
faces forward.
We're never doing that.
We're making a teenage educational channel. The fuck's wrong with you?
I'm just saying at one point.
Why would we want to
teenage
teach kids shit? There's a whole lot of legislation regarding teaching goddamn kids. We want to teach teenagers, goddammit.
Teenagers are cool. Me being a
You're
teenager
biased.
myself.
You're biased.
Yeah,
This
Bussy, you're fine.
teenager's pretty cool. Look at this. I have the word fuck
Okay.
on here, and I have
And
the
we-
word fuck on here. As teenagers,
I
you
want to
can
thank y'all for. I want to thank y'all for dropping by. Make sure you stay.
I don't know where I made a wrong turn in my life, but apparently I have turned somewhere in my life to where I am now bullying a teenager.
It all leads back to the boron.
It's been great, y'all. Love you. I'm done. I'm just.
Yep. Make sure y'all stay awesome. Make sure y'all stay safe. Posture check real quick. Stay hydrated. And of course, I'm gonna, because I forgot to do this last time. I got yelled at for it. I'm gonna exit and. Fucking took my shine from me. You fuck.
Yeah.
Boom! Impulse.
Boom! Big Frosty.
Good effort.
Yeah. Now he's gone.
No, you just go.
And he has to deal with it because you're the boss.
Okay, stream's over.
All right.
If you guys enjoyed this content, be sure to check out all the social links in the about section. If you're watching this on YouTube, check it out in the description. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Be sure to stay frosty.